Welcome back, everybody, to Level Up Expo. We are live here on Tampa Never Sleeps as we are running the first Fatal Fury City of the Wolves tournament here out in Las Vegas. I've been having a good time. I'm Rome himself, just in case you don't know. And of course, I am here with the illustrious, legendary Justin Wong. How you doing, Justin?
How you doing, man? You chilling?
Big chilling, bro.
Man, we've been watching some amazing matches, sweaty matches, even some upsets that already happened. And you know, the first match we're gonna get is going to be ChrisG versus Reynald. I would say these two are also favorites. ChrisG rocking the Salvatore. But, you know, he did lose the first game last set, and he picked Kain to make the comeback, right?
Yeah, of course. We're super early in. We still don't even have everything in totally, like, optimal, right? So once the defensive mechanics become more primary or fleshed out, I think that that'll definitely give us a better telling of how to go. But right now, we got SalG.
Wow, we're really going for the Salvatore. Wow, just dash up like that, but ChrisG doesn't get a good punish. Nice, just defend on the cross-up right there. -2. Didn't press a button. That's plus, though.
Yeah, those stomps are dangerous. When I saw he had that, I was like, no way he's got the Nikali, bro.
He's a. You know what's crazy about the crouch C and the stomp? You can just jump up out of it. It's not real. It's not real. That's what I said. It's a knowledge check. Do you have the knowledge right there?
Right. Clearly, we're seeing.
Oh my God, the fly.
Y'all love the little landing off the rev flow.
Yeah, the offense is kind of going crazy from Chris right now. Chris is kind of going in with the Salvatore.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what you want to do, right? But now he's got a big life lead.
Oh my
was so
God!
Smart, actually. The rev flow
damage.
He had the air rev flow from SalG. It halts him in place to bait out a few options.
I know what Chris is doing right now. You know what it is? You try and get that hyper defense? Okay.
You see,
I'm gonna be honest, that might be random because sometimes I get hyper defense and random. Nice block on the overhead. Ooh,
it makes him so
the
safe.
Fly?
Yeah, expensive, but you know what? He keeps himself far away with the levitation. Oh, there's the orb.
Yeah. But yeah, I understand what Chris is doing. He's trying to get the tracksuit. You know, Salvatore, you know, you saw Maximilian. He's like, hey, Max, I'm trying to give you a tracksuit or something. What's your size? I see what Chris is doing. He's trying to get his attention. Imagine Salvatore wins the first tournament.
That could definitely happen here. We're going to get the full link into the ignition here. Yo.
I wish Chris started punching.
You start punching.
Just air punching.
I do respect Reynald taking a sip of water through this extremely long anyways. But wow,
that was dominant.
That was.
Like, really dominant. ChrisG with the Salvatore. I mean, we talked about, like, you know, you're saying he's like kind of a joke relief character, but the thing is, his frame data is amazing. See, that's plus right there. If you don't know, the knowledge check will catch you.
We're seeing that. It looks like Reynald's quite a bit unfamiliar with this character. I mean, we haven't seen much SalG, obviously because of the more obviously easier characters to pick, right? But that's the good thing about ChrisG. He's going to play who he wants to play and make them work.
Oh, nice. Ooh, the jump.
That jump heavy is so good, bro.
Nice. Go for the fly. Go for the knockdown. The setup. Oh, where you're reaching.
So good.
Because I'm teaching level 1. No, just go for a knockdown again for the hard.
Another setup there.
Confirm? Is that enough, though?
I think it is. Level 1s, yet again, doing so much damage. Another confirm from ChrisG. And again, like you mentioned earlier, this is 2 out of 3. ChrisG possibly sending Reynald to losers early in this top 8 with SalG.
That's so sick that he gets stand lights. Like, he gets 4 stand lights in a super.
Yeah, not every character can do that. Like you said, most can get 3. Hope tomorrow can get 4 normals. He gets 2 stand light punch, crouch light kick, and stand light kick.
Yeah. Okay, I expect better. Is that Mature in the background?
That's King. That's King, yeah. That's a more classy. I know. I want to go talk to her, bro.
She got me feeling kind of different. Speaking this, Kain with the combos. What's the setup right here? Goes for the cross up, but doesn't get it. The hit stun definitely ruined that combo right there.
Yeah. How late that jump C hits in the block. Okay, he actually backdashed here, so it keeps him out of the out of the air.
Airborne. Goes the pressure. Jab right there. Chip damage is available. No high dodge attack right there. If you're not charged, you might as well go for the high dodge.
I was thinking that too, but there's the link from Chris. Well, just a regular stomp. He was trying to possibly bait Reynald into doing a flash kick.
Yeah, or if he bait up with the throw, he would have got a big combo for the shimmy, right? You would get 2C. You would get 2C, hit the heavy stomp, and get 2C again.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Oh my God, it's gonna be big. Go to the EX right here. We're going to take you out of SPG. Go to the knockdown.
Missed it. EX 11. So you trying to run away?
Going?
He was trying to run. You can't run from the DJ. You about to get scratched and mixed up here like the records.
It looks like Reynald is really clueless right now, right? He doesn't know what to do in the situation. He's getting pressured. Misses the flash kick. This might be it right here. No. It's going to do a lot of damage. Barely, but guess what game? Hard knockdown. You can't even roll.
Yeah, you got to hold every single bit of that run-up throw.
Oh my god! He tried to hit you with a squat. Not the squat.
He's trying to sit on it. Oh my god,
the
what is
chip
that?
damage.
Oh, the jump D! Oh my god, I can't even say it.
The
Changing of the air trajectory with the jump D helps him get over the fireballs. Reynald had to recognize game right there. ChrisG, winner's side. Winner's top 3, if you will.
Oh my god, guaranteed top 3 already with amazing $2,000 prize pool. And the funniest part, he did it in such a ChrisG faction, right? Obviously, we know he used Kain to get into winner's top 8. You know, he really wants to try to, play Salvatore, right? He wants a tracksuit. Salvatore, hit him up in the DMs, give him a tracksuit. He's making a character look amazing right now. I think a lot of people were thinking of him like, they see, I see the Twitter where people are like, hey man, this character is actually super cool. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that they put him in the game. A lot of people are super happy with the combos of how he's played. The animation, the kind of joke where it's like super cool to play. So the fact that we get to see a actually high level competitive set where it's literally like Salvatore beating possibly top 2 character in the game, Kain, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of amazing.
It's great optics for the game, right? It's showing that like right now you can play who you want to play. 17 character roster. Of course, there's some that are easier access at certain things, but a character like Sal G, you're gonna have players not knowing what to do. Take full advantage of that. It's the first week, you know.
Obviously,
do
we
what
just
you can
saw the first match, the winner semis. Let's look at the bracket. We got our top 8 bracket for you guys. Look at that. We see that 2-0. Who do we got next? Right, we got Cloud 805, right?
Cloud 805 going up against Dylnyan. Yeah, so there's going to be another Kain mirror matchup here happening, but you go down to the losers. Punk versus Flaquito, a match I'm interested in seeing as Punk made it through the bracket. And to finish things off, Sundowner going up against Nacer. So that's going to be another one they're going to meet up to see. The winner of that will meet up against Reynald.
Ooh, it's a really stacked top 8 already. And the fact that ChrisG is already in winners finals with just Salvatore still blows my mind. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. And you know what? His reward? He's going to fight the winner of a Kain mirror match.
Yeah, another Kain player, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, he's shown that he's got the experience, right? Reynald really getting hit by the difference of timing on those jump Cs. The way he was using it was catching him off guard so much. So I want to see if any of these other players have been watching. But while they're watching, I hope you guys at home have been watching and locked in with the Start GG. You can check and see all of the players across every tournament. Follow your favorite players, follow their runs, see how far they're going, cheer them on as we have more Level Up Expo Live coming here. And we are just still moving through this bracket. It's been beautiful.
Yeah, it has been beautiful. And, you know, we mentioned about, like, these hitbox with Kain. They're so
look what
dangerous.
They're both playing on, yeah.
You know, it's so dangerous. So I'm kind of curious to see. They're both very fast. Like, I wonder who's faster.
Yeah, this is going to be a matchup of speed for sure. Who's going to get the dominant knockdowns? Who's going to start the pressure? Who's going to force the other person to conform to the style of what they want to do and really fold? And I think, you know, Cloud's got that experience, right? Dylan's obviously a player that's doing really well for himself here. Won Marvel yesterday and a prime position here in this top 8 winners. So this could be a bit of a breakout performance for him for us that's not familiar. Yeah.
They're both 0 players too.
Of course.
They're both 0 players, so they're obviously gonna have the dirty stuff, the dirty tricks. And you know, it's gonna be really fun to see because I'm curious to see if they know how to stop their own nonsense.
Right, yeah.
Right, that's the beautiful. I want to see, you know, your thing is cheap. Is there counterplay? Do you know the counterplay?
It's like the Family Guy meme of the guy in jail where he's like, when he stabs the other guy, he stabs himself and he's like, Dad, I've been doing this to people?
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. That's me. So like,
right.
it's kind of like that. Like, can you deal with what you do to people? Are you able to dish it out and receive it, right?
Yeah, I want to see if they know the gaps where they could just flash kick out. Right, because that's usually a big thing. Because right now we see a lot of like these strings that look real, but they're not tight.
Yeah, yeah.
So because they're not tight, there's always these little gaps where you can do high dodge attack or maybe even DP slash a flash kick. I want to see if they know those gaps. I want to see if they're going to take the risk to even try to get out of this pressure. Because a lot of like especially with Kain, you know, close C into feint into dash up, close C.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
It is.
Right, because it's so strong. Like, can you react to like kind of just flash kick out of it?
I think there's a chance, right? And I'm also I'm a fan of like doing something to establish dominance, right? So even if you can get the first like hyper defense situation out where it's like, I thwarted this, I want you to know, even if I got it by like luck, right, and I just did it, you know that I know how to kind of deal with that, so it might thwart you or from attempting to go for that setup again, which helps me kind of advance my strategy, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So gonna be fun to see here. Cloud was doing something with his controller there. I didn't quite see, but
the cheating button.
Yeah, he's like,
he got the flash kick button.
Yeah, the instant
flash kick. I mean, he told me.
Oh, it's smart mode, right? Instant flash kick.
Oh, that's crazy. He told me that his guard cancel flash kick is so easy on hitbox. So I want to see like if we're gonna see a lot of guard cancel flash kicks right here.
All right, Cloud in the red right here. My man is trying to play zero as much as he can.
Thank God that doesn't juggle.
Hey,
Thank God that doesn't juggle. It looks like, oh my God, what are we playing here?
Every time I see his throw, I think about Mark of the Wolves when he can link off of it. So
you saw how he conditioned him? That was conditioned.
Seriously.
Okay, get off of me. Yeah, Dylan, I respect that. Sometimes that was mad disrespectful he was doing. Yeah, just throw that bad boy out.
So you're not getting the perfect, homie. I'll make sure of that.
Yeah. That's a low-key honorary win. Nice little combo right there from Cloud. Sets it up, sparks Rondo, but he's off the screen though.
Yeah, and more importantly though, took him out of SPG too with that combo, but still great trying to lock him down in the corner. Just Cloud. Okay, gonna eat this throw. This is good a chance for Dylan here to mount some type of offense, but the Rev guard pushing him out.
I love that. That's so good actually. Because usually we're not really seeing too much rev guard usage right there, but guess what? He's overheating. We're getting offense, but no JD. And
yeah, he put himself in there. That's the thing. You got to have that on deck as well.
Oh my God, nice combo. What is this? The setup? How about this? Pressing buttons again is gonna cause the juggle.
Dude, that's like the 5th time today we've seen someone go into overheat and immediately the tide of the battle turns against them where they die when they could have spent the bar.
Yeah. One round apiece. It felt like Cloud was like dominating the whole entire time, but Dylan was able to fight back because why? Cloud overheated himself.
Yep.
Nice.
Overheat.
Yeah, dash forward with the pressure. Goes for the overhead. How about this? Surprised Cloud wasn't holding down back to try to flash kick the overhead ender right there.
And not too familiar with that string, it seems like, but I do like that Dylan is using it, right? Because you have different follow-ups. You can go for overhead, you can go for a low, and it's good to see the usage of the mechanics.
Nah, that was a broken punish right away. You saw that? That sweep was so far.
Nasty work.
And he was able to flash kick break and get a 2-hit combo. Because most of the time you're going to like, I'm thinking, oh, you're going to sweep the sweep, right? But he didn't. He was able to get like a more optimal combo, optimal punish there.
The awareness already, man, on a higher level here. Dylan mounting some big offense, and what a turnaround to another
again.
sweep.
Yeah, sweep there for the knockdown. But the sparks right there. There it is. We talked about the guard cancel right there. Sometimes the meaties might not be the best decision, especially against someone that's nasty at the guard cancel.
Someone who's going to use those mechanics up, and they're going to have to force to take this whole string. Go for the feint mid combo to bait something out. Flash kick hits. No break, though.
Yeah,
had to be light.
Yeah, had to be light right there. Usually if you're going to, especially if you get a counter hit right there, you want the counter hit.
I'm always dialing in break every time.
100%.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Pressing buttons. Oh, no confirm, but we still get something because Dylan was pressing buttons. This might be it. No, I don't think so.
No, it's going to scale quite a bit. Yeah, I respect going for the setup here. Just kind of beg off a bit, recover some of that rev meter.
Nice jump back. Just jumping out of the situation. Overheat.
Okay, we subdued though, thankfully. Gets the kill right before the overheat could really be a problem for Cloud. And he kind of needed that to stabilize because Dylan was making that comeback.
Yeah, he was. Okay, misses the flash kick, I think, right there. That's why he got hit by the low. Pressure, set up, overhead to low. Get off of me, not real.
Bro, yeah.
I'm telling you, see, sometimes you gotta know where the gap is. Try to check, it didn't work out, a little bit too far.
Dropping the sweaty combo, yeah, he wanted, well, he was crouching anyway, so the 5-8 would have lived,
yeah. I think in that situation, you would have had the counter hit the first time and not go for the second.
Don't go for the second, just go right into 2A into the flash kick,
Ooh, like that. Wow, he did stand C the flash kick. Did you see that?
That was nuts.
That was crazy.
All that extra time. There's the link combo off the counter hit, but he drops it again.
There's the 2A. Yep, no super spec. Yeah, throws the setup. Oh, gets hit. And it's a cross-up. This should be, Cloud should be able to close it out here.
Yep, well, one bar needed. Gonna save that one. Good stuff to Cloud. A nice rebuttal here. man.
That's big water.
Hydrate.
Yo, hydrate. Okay.
I can fulfill
It is
my
kind of
mission
hot out
with
here.
my
We are in Las Vegas, so.
All right, this is 1-1 still. Don't forget, guys, if you guys tuned in, this is a 2 out of 3. This is so volatile because it's like they both could end the round, end the game in like less than a minute.
Yeah, we can see that happen. Dyln already great lead, and it's going to get extended even more with the punish on the flash kick.
Nice. Yeah, gets the hard knockdown, put the setup right there. I like the little hop, though. That was really good from Cloud, but the thing is he's still defending. Now he gets a little turn on the offense, but it's not enough. The life wasn't there, and Dyln was able to catch the dash.
Yep, and low committable flash kick. If you block it or even if you bait it out, it's like, it's fine. I still have so much life, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a shimmy. No bite on that one. Goes for the forward throw. Do we go for throw again? No. No guard cancel from Dyln's side, though.
Great blocks, too, from Dyln. Yeah, he didn't even attempt the rev guard there. He was like, nah, I'm man enough. I can block all of this. I see it coming. But then you see the frames here. He's going to get the meter. Nope. One.
Yeah. Oh, look at the combo 50. Guess for game. Don't flinch. Don't do it. No flash kick attempt right there. You're blocking a lot.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, we had to do that. That rev meter is heating up, and it still is in a bad position for Cloud. Gonna go for the level, double level one.
Yeah, double level one. Yeah, get the damage.
Wow! Oh!
Punish on hit.
That's on hit. You can punish.
That's, no, not enough, though. I guess he was so close to revving out, and he also probably spent all the EXs that you could possibly do in a juggle.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, he had to bet the farm on that. Holy smokes.
And it paid off, though. The flash kick was needed. We were in overheat, so definitely
no choice.
Guard break. Yeah,
no choice right there.
Right there. Down the wire. Last game, last round. Who's going to be ChrisG in that winner's finals?
Yeah, nice sweep from Cloud's part. Good backdash, but doesn't get the punish after the backdash. But we're going for the plus frame. We're pressing the high dodge attack. Are we going to spend the super to take you out of SPG? No, we're not. He still has it. What a dash forward.
Dude, he was not afraid at all. Cloud just going right in.
Yeah,
even after the knockdown. He has to see that, yeah.
Oh my god, the counter hits. Huge.
Careful here, though. That meter is stacking up high. Go for the setup, guess for game, of course.
Nice flash kick. Good patience from Dyln. Spends the fireball right there. Gets the GG. Look at that. He's at 100 overheat. Now he's forced the flash kick, and he gets it, but can't get an EX there to combo after super.
Can't extend it there. Would have had to go into level 1, which he's trying to save. The dash up confirmed here from Dyln.
Uh-oh. No cancel from Dyln. Surprise. I'm sorry he didn't do EX fireball afterwards to keep the combo going.
I don't know what's happening here. Maybe the nerves. Gotta watch the jumps, though. Anti-air attempt again. 24 seconds. Gonna apply the pressure. Puts him in overheat. Flash kick flips. And Cloud 805 is gonna run it back on Dyln. Wipe the sweat from your eyes. Take the W because you're in winners finals.
Wow, that was intense. That was insane. Intense. But the fact that Cloud was so aware of using the level 1 to cause the overheat, because I think most people, when they're thinking about in their situation or Cloud's situation, they're thinking about, they're just looking at his overheat gauge. Your own overheat gauge, you're like, all right, I'm at 20%, I'm at 10%, but he's like, I'm not looking at myself. Because Dyln's probably looking at his overheat gauge, right? But he didn't look at his own, but Cloud was the one that scoped it out, caused the overheat, caused Dyln having to make a decision. Do I flash kick out because I don't want to get guard broken? He's about to get his meter back. I need to make something happen. And Cloud scoped it out.
I like that. Yeah, that's a great breakdown of it. All those emotions, everything happening at once, and you got to be quick on the dime. You got to choose the right answer. There's a lot of multiple paths you can go, but which one is the correct one? And obviously, we didn't have the correct one right there. Cloud taking that one, showing the experience. What a great comeback there. Kain, I mean, he might be good, bro. I don't know.
He might be good.
He might be good.
He's overrated.
Yeah,
he's overrated character.
He might be a little good. I mean,
you know,
having a super that just attacks your rev meter so easily like that, I think is one of the more pivotal tactics in this game, and something that is going to really separate a lot of characters from each other.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like you mentioned, like attacks the rev meter, right, and attacks your guard gauge when you're overheated, and also it's a safe level 1.
Safe
level 1.
Multi-hitting, it's like 7 hits, I believe, is the level 1 version.
Safe level 1, at least for now. I don't know. Maybe if you do hyper defense, the first hit, and then possibly guard cans afterwards. I'm not sure if you can possibly get through, because the superior is technically still there.
Right, yeah, it's lingering.
Right, so
you,
maybe
what's the option?
Yeah. What's the way? We don't know what's the option yet, but it's something to explore in training mode. I know you guys, lab monsters, have been doing crazy work for us. I appreciate that, because that's the only way I can learn the game fast.
I'm saying, bro,
you know what I mean? Y'all doing the work for all of us.
We need that.
So I appreciate that. If you guys can lab, if they block Kain's Crouch C, 2C into Ball Super. If they hyper defense or just defend guard cancels, can they get out of the scenario, or do we have to hold that? I would need to know.
Oh, man. I mean, it's looking like the latter, but we'll definitely see. I'm sure it's going to be a character-by-character basis,
yeah,
right?
True,
Just depending on how good. A character like Billy Kain not having a reversal, he might have to hold all of it, right?
I mean, if he have red line.
If you have
Red line will go through the projectile.
That'll definitely work. Red line kick super will work.
Kick super, yeah.
And regular spin super works too. That's invincible.
Oh,
so,
do you think it's now I'm curious to see.
That works, yeah. But it's also kind of stationary, so I don't know if it goes.
Yeah.
But then there's other characters, right? A character like Preacher, she might not need to do too much. She might just be able to rev blow through it, right? Or even level 1 because of how her rev blow just kind of clears through.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a unique option. I mean, it's going to be fun to see all of these scenarios because, again, even though there's so many multiple mechanics, everyone's functions differently. Your rev blow, Mai's rev blow is not the same as BJ's. It's not the same as Terry's, instant over, high evade, low evade are different. Some are better for combos, some are better for the entire function. So it really comes down to the nuances.
I actually, when you just brought that up, I'm a huge fan because of that.
Yeah.
Because obviously everyone has the same mechanics, usage, and everything, but the fact that they're not universal. Because when you think about Street Fighter 6, every drive impact is pretty much the same.
Same frame, yeah.
Right, same frame and everything, perfect parry and everything. But here, it's like each rev blow is different. There's actually a tier list for rev blows.
yeah.
So I personally love that because now it's like, okay, yeah, obviously the interaction of rev blow to rev blow can counter each other unless you're Hotaru, which is even another thing, right? That's really cool and interesting because you have to watch out for stuff like that. I love that a lot. I love the fact that high dodge attack is also different based off the characters as well. So I think that is very cool because it's something to learn for each character, right?
It's really forcing you to learn the cast and how to fight the cast. Coming from a KOF background, KOF is more homogenized in that you're playing the engine, right?
Yes.
A lot of characters can do the same thing. So there's matchups you don't need to learn too much because it's like, oh, Rock and Yuri are trying to do the same thing. So I can approach them in most cases, right?
Yeah.
In this game, it's like, no, Rock plays different from Terry, which plays different from Kain, which plays different from Preacher, et cetera, et cetera. So you really got to do the knowledge, the labbing of yourself to learn how to deal with everyone's universal mechanics because they're all different,
Yeah.
We're equal, but not at the same time.
That is true.
So, and I like that. I like that a lot. So
now it makes me want to lab even more. I want to lab and see what's possible now because I do feel like everyone has their offense. When a new fighting game comes out, their offense is always the first thing that people look forward to and everything. So we're obviously seeing that right now. I'm curious to see how far things are going to take after guard cancels, after just defense happening, after hyper defense happening. So that is going to change, like you mentioned, like 3 months from now,
it's going to be
everyone's going to be nasty. You're going to see ping, 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 ping. You're going to see it all the time. But I think we finally have our next match, right?
Yeah.
And you mentioned this is a match you wanted to see, Punk versus Flaquito.
Yeah, Punk and Flaquito coming through. Punk making it through the loser side of the bracket here.
Yeah, Hotaru versus Hotaru.
Yeah, Hotaru versus Hotaru action. Get them out of the way, right? Get the winning characters here on display. This should be another exciting high-level matchup coming your way, folks. Thank you again for tuning in and enjoying this premiere, super early Fatal Fury tournament, man. The game is technically it's going to be a week old on Monday after the because of the pre-orders. But if you're going by the official release, it's only been 2 days.
2 days.
Right? 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. And there's a lot I was going through arcade mode. I love the fact there's arcade mode endings now, and there's intro to story. Like, there's a lot of lore in there that you can learn about the Fatal Fury universe, which is kind of cool because maybe not a lot of people in the Western side know what these characters are coming from, what they have been dealt with,
their motivations, right?
Motivation.
This is this game in the canon sense. This is the 7th game in the timeline, and it's been so long. There's a lot of plot lines that are still wrapping up. There's some that are people are learning. So I think EOST. I haven't gotten to play too much EOST, but I love all of the little Easter eggs. It really rewards you for being a fan of the series.
Yeah.
Overall,
the only thing about EOST is there was you have to play it because you'll fight some crazy people.
yeah.
So I need to go through it too. I definitely need to do it too.
There's characters in EOST that have moves from other games.
Nice.
NPCs have other moves. It's sick stuff. So.
Ooh, okay, Flaquito on the 2 players on the green outfit right there. Nice hit confirmed from Punk. I feel like this is going to be definitely more of a Street Fighter type of style match, right? Because they're both coming from Street Fighter backgrounds. We're not going to see too much JDs. Maybe Flaquito, because I remember Flaquito was JDing a lot.
He was hitting quite a few earlier, yeah, but like you said, Punk is going to be looking just to get some solid whip punishes, but we're attacking that rev meter again.
Oh my god, these fireballs. Yo, best zoner? You scared the commander, aren't you? That's why you held up a little bit. But no hit confirm. I mean, she does have a 2 heavy hit confirm, which is crazy, right?
It's
Special
nuts.
cancelable as well, too.
It's really good. Not deep enough for the follow-up there.
Yeah, no escape. Plus frames on the EX Fireball. Let's go.
They're so safe, revving up for both parties here. Punk just trying to maintain. He's trying to look for a big far C into massive damage. And that's the hit! We find it. The 2C is going to land. Level 1? Yes, that's all we need, baby.
Boom! Yeah, level 1 does so much damage. It's insane how much damage it does.
I feel like they upped it. I think in the beta 1, or at least,
really?
That's just me. It could be placebo, but I feel like Fox Reaper's level 1 didn't do much.
Yeah.
But yeah, the damage definitely lands. Speaking of landing, that wild punish, tippy top of the range, that is apropos for the player of Punk's skill.
Yeah, yeah. Goes to the DP. Definitely going to spend a bar here if he wants to. No, doesn't spend a bar. Just goes to the DP. I guess because SPG is already out in that situation.
Yeah.
Now it's a guess per game for the command throw. Nice little frame trap right there. Pressing buttons. Ow, that last hit did a chunk.
I was like, oh, maybe we dial in level 2 there? Nah, we good.
Yeah.
Punk is as optimal as ever as he takes the first game.
Yeah, the plus frame Flaquito. I mean, Flaquito was looking good with the zoning, but once Punk, the thing about Punk is once he gets a knockdown, his offense, he just guesses right a lot.
He knows, yeah. There's some players, right, and Punk's one of them where you can't do the same thing to him twice.
Yeah.
He's gonna figure it out, he's gonna adapt, but that's a good whip punish here. Great start from Flaquito.
Oh, wake up DP, get off of me. Wow, you mixed yourself up.
Dude, that was so meaty, bro.
Yeah, I think he thought maybe he went to the other side. Because usually rolling is a great option, but there's also a chance where rolling can mix you up because they can go through your body.
Yeah, you can corpse hop in this game, which is brought back to original marketable that I like. So that adds another layer to the mix-up game. Oh, and we blocked the uppercut. Punk, big chilling right now, looking to take Flaquito out.
Yeah, match point for Punk right here. Let's see. What's the combo? What's the setup? What's the mix-up? What's the first opening start? What's the first whiff punish we're going to see?
Yeah, who's going to get the first wild punish, right? I want to see some fake fireballs to try to get the person to jump.
Yeah. We haven't really seen too many jumps. They're like so content with just throwing fireballs because it's like, yeah, it's kind of like also JD's a factor. So it's not like fireballs are like forcing you to jump. It's more of like a hard read when I think you're gonna throw a fireball, I go for a punish.
So I'm gonna punish your fireball, yeah, for sure. But realistically, you could just do what you're seeing Punk do right now, which is just defend that, maintain the bar, and that's big because he's actually in SPG. He can dump as much as he wants here.
No, level one. Yeah, I guess because he still has low rev gauge as well too. So there's no reason for him to go for hitting gear because he wants maybe if he gets a light confirm, he'll go level 1.
Yep, he's gonna get a light confirm. He's gonna do big damage. Keeping himself safe but at what cost? We are put into the overheat, and this is where it gets dangerous. You cannot just defend. Flaquito force Justin to make a bad read. Punk with the composure takes full advantage.
Ooh, the level 1 read. You know what's crazy? Because it could have been that level 1 read or maybe an input buffer. It's very possible for both sides, right? Because that was such a Hail Mary level 1. Because we don't really see that level 1 too often. Right? We see obviously the punch super just because it's like the way the combo works. It's like it's better to do that super, right? So using that one, usually it's kind of like, I guess you do it for an anti-air if you wanted to. Yeah, you know. In that situation.
It definitely will work in that case unless they have Justin ready if they bait it out. Yeah. But yeah, that was real frantic. You can see Flaquito, like, he was like, damn, I don't have meter. I'm going to die the next hit. It's like, what can I do? I got to find some hit. But Punk didn't give it to him. He never gave him an inch.
That's the thing about Punk. He's the whiff punish master. Yeah. So if he's waiting, if he thinks you're gonna press a button first, he will sit at that pocket and be like, "Yep, I know you're tempted to press this button right here, but if you do, it's barely gonna miss, and I'm gonna press my stand D or my stand C or my 2C." And just do whatever I do best with punish.
Take the dub, and that's exactly what he did. Punk's going to advance into the top 5 portion of this bracket as we're going through our last losers matchup here.
Nacer versus Sundowner. And it's going to be Terry Bogard versus Kain.
Yep, sounds about right to me.
Versus Kain. This is the lore battle, right? Tell me about the lore.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. So Kain is the older, he's the brother of Rock's mother, actually. Okay. So that was the whole setup for the game, was like, he was like, yo, man, I know where your mom's at. You gotta come with me, bro. I gotta help you. You gotta get your legacy. You gotta get your money. Geese left all his bread for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta put you on. So it was cool to see. And Terry, obviously, Rock's mentor, right? Father figure for him. He kind of let him rock. He was like, you know, pun intended. Pun intended. He was like, you know, I'm gonna let you do your own thing. You know, you're growing up boy right now. I'm gonna let you find your own way. And that's what happens. You know, I don't want to talk too much spoilers because the game is early. So, but I encourage people at home, go play arcade mode. It's been so many Easter eggs and cameos and references. Like, they put so much love in the endings and, like I said, the EOST stuff that, like, if you're someone who got into Fatal Fury back in, like, 1991 to now, I think you're going to really, like,
really appreciate it, right?
You're going to appreciate it, yeah.
Yeah.
They attention to detail with the stories here. So it's great to see the characters still developing, but I'm inside.
No, I was like, they even got a really cool jukebox.
Oh, dude.
I've been putting all the stages for Fatal Fury Wild Ambition.
Oh, you like Wild Ambition?
Wild Ambition music is kind of goes hard.
Good, yeah. I'm a big Real Bout guy, so anything Real Bout 2, like Rick Stroud's song or my theme, I've been putting that. So what I like about the jukebox here, every stage you can have 5 songs.
Oh,
so you can put a total of 5 songs, and then they'll cycle out on random, which is like, that's huge.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so, I usually just pick the game OST and just put random.
Oh, so it just cycles every...
It just cycles, like, yeah, so if there's like 20 songs, the same stage will just rotate 20 songs. But you won't choose, it's not individual songs from, like, you want to choose Real Bout, one from Garo, one from that. I think that's what you're, like, talking about. Like, you could choose from your favorite
Oh,
OSTs.
You put the whole OST on.
Yeah, I put the whole OST on.
Yeah, no, you can put, like, when you go to Jukebox, there's certain stages that you can... Well, all the stages, sorry. You can put... like, and you can really get customizable and, like, lose some time, even with the color edit mode too.
I've seen some crazy ones.
I've been having so much fun. Yeah.
How many hours do you spend on that?
I don't want to talk about it, bro. I spent at least 5 hours minimum.
Really?
Color edit. I've been going crazy. I used to play a lot of the old school PS2 wrestling games.
Okay.
And I spent hours on custom and create a wrestler. So it's kind of transcending to this here with just like.
So how many characters do you have fully edited yet?
So the most is Hotaru. I have like 8 colors on him.
You got the Naruto?
I don't have the Naruto, but I have.
I saw the Naruto.
I want to say I have Robin.
Okay.
From Batman.
Yeah.
I have Alfred Airhawk from Real Bout. I have Kai from Beyblade. I have Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I got a lot of kind of wild colors there, but there's been some good ones. I've seen a Virgil for Kain that looks really good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely seen some crazy ones. I've been enjoying seeing the social media color edits because they got I saw one with the Ranma-sama.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know that one. Yeah.
That one is pretty cool.
Fire.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what other color edits will people see. I think the Naruto one's probably my favorite one. Kid Naruto is kind of good.
Shoutouts to Mustard. Mustard made Bakuru from Bloody Roar 2.
Oh, okay.
He made that one, and it's perfect for Hook tomorrow because the red scarf and everything.
Nice. I might need to mess with that. I saw Strider.
Strider, yeah, that's a common one. AG as well from Art of Fighting. Yeah,
they both kind of look similar too, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar color scheme. But here we go. We got Terry versus Kain, our last losers top 8 matchup.
Yeah, losers top 8. Before we move to top 5. Getting hit by the air fireball, but no follow. Get off of me, power dunk!
It's bad enough that he has a fireball that hits, in 2 different angles, but it also moves him back. Like, it's so crazy.
Oh, hard knockdown. Nice interruption, the classic 2-hitter. Jumping heavy in the sweep.
Yep.
Crack shoot right there.
Oh, yeah, dialed in that string, and Sundowner had that one scouted. They're going to go for the full rev load extension off the counter hit.
Nice jumping again, but no confirm with a combo. The tech, nice power geyser for interruption. I mean, that's the stuff that you need to do, right? Get the gaps. There's gaps in there, so a lot of things are not real.
People be pressing buttons out here, Jay. That's what they be doing, and you got to be ready to have the punish on deck, as we saw.
Yeah, Sundowner taking first blood in this set right here. First game. Whoa, I think that might have been input error. But no punish, though, so, I mean, Nacer's willing to take that.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought he might have been doing a fake version of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
To get him to jump and then maybe anti-air, but, yeah.
Gotta
watch the spacing,
Think about an SPG right here. Doesn't spend a super down, I'm surprised. Usually it's like, you want to spend the level 1, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Sundowner is still going to get the kill here.
Yeah, he was like, I'm saving it. I'm saving that meter for next game,
I'll build it again.
Yeah, right?
Don't worry. That's just how it is sometimes.
My name is Kain, bro. The richest man out here in Second Southtown, holding it down.
He's rich, but kind of stingy when he's trying to cash out.
Hey, ain't that how you save money, right?
Yeah, that is how you save money. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. What is Nacer going to do? How is he going to adapt to the situation? I mean, the EX Fireball actually from Terry is actually amazing.
It's not bad,
yeah, especially because you can just run behind it. Nice JD right there.
It recovers, yeah, that's a good point. It recovers fairly fast. I think even as a fireball trap, you just throw it out, they'll jump, and you get a TP great extension.
Exactly. It's definitely a very good fireball. Oh, almost been a big whiff from Kain with the stand D right there, but just a little bit too slow. But speaking of that, wild punish, 2C from the back dash.
Caught the boy lacking, man. Had to put his hands on him from far range.
Guess per game?
Traps out.
Oh, chip damage actually. Oh, nice sweep. Good foundation.
Yeah, it takes him to the corner.
Oh my God.
Big chance right here. Oh, you can't escape though, man. Yeah, a little bit of a jump scare. He backdashed, looking like he was trying to bait out a flash kick, but who needs flash kick when you got rev blow?
Yeah, that's tough because like you can't really JD rev blow, right? So you have to super grab. But in that situation, because it's traveling, like what are you supposed to do there, right? Nice combo though, 50% con.
Nope.
He said, think this.
He tried to throw and still got hit with a flash kick.
He might not know to punish.
Yeah.
He might not know you need a 4-framer to punish that.
Oh, actually, the combo dropped because of the orb there.
Yeah, the hit stun right there. I guess in that situation, maybe stand C is better than stand D.
Actually, yeah, it's faster, yeah.
He probably was great. He wanted to stand D damage to go into stand C and get off of me.
Caught him jumping.
Okay.
Crack shoot.
Yeah. Nice tech. Yeah, the tech window is so huge. So you need to go for like more of like the walk forward, run forward, hop.
Yeah.
Right.
The baited out. I was gonna say that. And speaking of baited, rev blow got baited. He doesn't follow up there. Oh, and the DP's gonna work. I like the just defend to let you know I am ready for this punish. A Sundowner gets the Sun upper with the kill.
Yeah, right there. Just like that. I mean, that Kain was cooking right there. Sundowner. I also like the JD right there. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Because it definitely teaches you also like, okay, I should always JD. If you can always JD, you might as well do it. Get life back. It doesn't make your rev gauge go up. That's the best part about it because, like you mentioned earlier, rev gauge is another health bar, something to watch out for, right?
That could be the difference maker too for the amount of meter you have, right? Say he needed to go for an EX flash here, but he didn't have the meter.
Yeah.
If he didn't just defend, he wouldn't get it. With that just defend, it could have put him in a percentile to be able to flash kick. So you always got to have your mind on your meter. Watch your stocks, baby, because that's going to help you out a lot in this game.
Man, that was really fun to see because we saw Terry and Kain go at it.
Yeah,
because we haven't seen a lot of Terrys today. I think Nacer was the only Terry we seen
on stream.
On stream.
I'm sure there was more, but they just destroyed off pools and it happens, bro. I mean, Kain, he's looking nice, but I also think it's just like during the second beta we had that training mode, right?
Yeah.
So you were able to play a character like Kain and really flesh him out. So I do think like as strong as he looks right now, I want to see in a few more weeks when we just have that bit more time to stretch things out to see if we can find out some other tactics.
That's true. I mean, it's really going to be reliant on a lot of just defending, right? I don't know how many. If we just said the word just defend, I don't know how many times we said the word just defend.
Drinking game, right?
It might have been. You might be dead by now.
But drink water though.
Get the H2O. But our next match is going to be Reynald versus Punk.
Ooh, okay.
That is Evo Champ for King of Fighters 13 versus Evo Champ Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6, yeah. And the two American players have done it in recent history, right?
Yeah.
So that's great to see a little more of a statistic there. And this is one of those dream matches. I mean, two guys that traditionally play other types of games, not necessarily the same game.
Yeah.
So it's good to see them here converging in City of the Wolves, and I want to see that more often. I saw the homie COTW, she was playing some City of the Wolves. I know she's here
at the Evo Showcase with the Rock Howard.
Yeah, she was feeling it. We was showing her some tactics. She was really having a good time, and I know she's locking in with Tekken for the tour.
Yeah.
But she did tell me, she was like, hey, I'm definitely, once things calm down, I'm looking to jump back in. So I'm like, I want to see, everybody just trying every game, coming here from every game, trying out this game.
SNK did solve like how to get people to play, because I know everyone's like, oh, playing 3 characters is a little too hard, even though it wasn't that hard in the first place. Once you learn one character in King of Fighters 15, you can kind of like flowchart the next two because it's similar mindset, similar vibes.
I mean, we've been saying that.
Yeah, we've been saying that, but now as you forced SNK to make a 1v1. And you have no excuses now to be like, oh, it's too hard. It's not. The combos are so fun to do.
Yeah.
Right? You can see, obviously, combo, EX, boom, 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 boom. It feels amazing to do the combos.
It's fun. It's crisp. When you get that wild punish sound effect, I'm like, oh, it's go time. Like, it just feels so satisfying, like you said.
All right. We're gonna see classic Kain versus Hotaru. I want to see the Kevin. I feel like Kevin's one of those characters, like, because like he's obviously a newer character, right?
Go for it.
He wasn't in the beta.
Yeah.
So it's like, do people even have enough experience to fight against Kevin?
I agree.
Because one bad DP, you are dead. Literally, you are going to explode.
Two-touch Kev, and I definitely agree with that. I think, if there's one character Punk fought a lot, it has to have been Kain, right? So
yeah, for
he's going to have a bit more experience with this character, whereas a Kevin, you might be able to get away with some stuff, But, there's always another game if, Reynald was to lose this one. Who knows? Here we go. We're riding the train now.
The freight train, gets hit. I love the awareness from Reynald using the 2A instead of going for another, like, 5C right there, right? That's, like, huge. Gets hit by the overhead right there.
Very space independent there. There's a flash kick.
Sparks and Rondo. Yo, is that the Hokage mountain?
Yo, the Hokage mountain. Yo, Billy Kain put himself first and foremost, man.
Oh, my man. What?
Damn.
That was a big button right there.
It's hard to see right there. You saw the train passing in the background. Yeah. If you freeze it at a certain frame, you'll see AG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hard to see. You got to be inhuman to see that normally.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they really pack these stages to the brim with cameos.
Yeah. That's insane. Now you're making me look at the cameo, not the match anymore. Like who's in the light tower right there?
I don't know who's chilling over there. We'll find out. Maybe Tung Fu, right?
Oh, imagine.
Juve's in there. Also, I wanted to mention, too, another matchup. This is an EVO Awards, too. These guys wanted a fierce few to really test out this game.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Oh, nice. How about this? Punk, go for the throw. Nice cross. And that was a really hard cross up to see right there.
That was.
I guess in that situation, you want to hold rev guard to kind of block left and right.
To even think about that, yeah. Oh, I like it. Keeping it simple. Punk just locked in on that throw. He saw that Reynald was trying to inch away from the corner.
Yeah.
Use that to his advantage.
Yeah, I mean, run throws, I feel like, are so much more stronger than dash throws. Right? It's just hard because the thing is, you can stop your run at any given point and just block in time. The dash, I mean, you could also cancel dash real fast, but the thing is, there's still a little chance where you can get hit.
Yeah, for sure, because that's a little moment of ending of run there. This is a big hit from Punk.
You might be dead.
Yeah, I mean, cash all the way. You're definitely dead here. I would go spend it all. We're going to the next game. Okay.
Yeah, Punk taking game number 1 with the Hotaru. And it's kind of interesting because, like, we obviously saw Dylnyan putting Punk in losers.
Yeah.
But we can see kind of Reynald, he's not really playing that kind of, like, marble-style kind. He's definitely playing more of, like, an SNK style kind, it feels like, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly working out in this round here. Close to revving up, but he has a lot of health. He still has SPG. Throws her out of the rev blow. That's what you want to do.
Oh, look at that. You got to take that. But look, shout out to Punk for just defending that, though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Nice combo right there. Goes to DP. Out of SPG. Has a chance. Could have done a big combo right there. Maybe a 2C there. That would have worked. 2C
would have worked. Okay, he's going to get the whip punish there on the high evade.
Oh, dude. Speaking of high evade, wake up with it. Why not?
Yo, the wake up. That was like a Ric Flair chop almost.
Ooh, he said, woo! All right, let's see. Reynald striking first blood in the second game right here. Well, how's Punk going to answer? We haven't seen a lot of whip punish. Speaking of that, there it is. I was looking for it. Super? No. Go for the knockdown. Soft knockdown right there. Able to roll backwards.
Punk must got the stream on in his headset.
I
know what I'm saying?
He hears me.
I got you, Jay.
I got you. Twitch chat.
Oh, there it is. Big count hit confirmed here from Reynald.
Level 1. Do we catch up for level 2 to take out SPG possibly?
I think so. I think that's the no. He dropped the flash kick.
That's gonna hurt. No, a little bit too far.
Oh, this is all good right here. And look at the timing. I love the freeze frame from Wild Punish, giving you those extended frames to cancel into super, as we saw.
Good jump out. Reynald so close to taking. Nice. Game number 2, 1 round apiece. You know what it feels like? It feels like first game, Punk bullied Reynald.
Yeah.
Second game, Reynald bullied Punk.
Yeah.
So let's see if we're gonna see another bully or we're gonna see like a close, literally final round, final game situation.
There's a chance here. Punk with a hot start.
Go for the sweep. Sweeps are unsafe, but it's actually, you have to use them.
They're fast
They're
enough.
really fast. They're really good. And it's also good against people that like are really confident in their air JD.
Yeah.
Because then you just sweep them on the way down.
On the way. I like that. It's a good answer for air JDs. Speaking of answers, there, Reynald popping back. Here's the hit in the ignition gear.
Sparks of Rondo. Sparks of Rondo.
Oh, that wasn't deep enough to hit it.
No, I think Punk didn't want to attack. Whoa, what? The air target combo?
Nice. Okay, off the counter hit. Reynald set point.
I didn't even know he had that. I'll be honest, because you normally don't see that
see
ever
that
at all.
Yeah. Rock has one. Gato has one.
Yep.
I want to say Hotaru might have one.
Hotaru has one as well too.
Just an air throw as well too.
I didn't think Kain had that. That's crazy. Kain doesn't even look like he should have it.
He should have it. Yeah. I mean, he is quite privileged. There's that far C while punish. Yeah, he wasn't close enough for the animation.
Yeah, he tried to get the dash up, but the dash up wasn't enough. But we got the back throw right there. Oh, that was not a safe jump. Get him out of SPG. Guess for a game in this situation. Do not wake up DP right here. And that is definitely minus right there.
Yeah, mistimed his punish, and Punk keeping it simple there. Goes for the throw. We haven't seen a command grab yet.
This could be it. Oh, it's close. It's close.
Oh, that's
super.
Really good. No super.
Yeah, because that's a tough one.
He wants to save it. He's looking for a whip punish. You know it. There's the fireball. You got to attack the gauge. There's the command grab from Punk. And this is going to hurt. You have to drop it. Yeah.
Red line right here. This is going to just be enough. That was intense. That was the only way he was able to win there, right?
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, final game, final round. 1-1. Reynald has the 1 bar though, so let's see if, oh, that could have been a whiff punish on Punk's end.
And to think this was like one of the predicted grand finals for this tournament, and it's happening right now in top 8 losers.
Yeah,
So.
a little bit too far right there. Nice tuck on the throw. Maybe a hop. I love that. You saw the rep guard hop back. Good defenses. The 8, pretty much the manual timing in that situation.
Oh my God, he tried to advance, but that far C just not letting you go anywhere. Oh, and wait, but again,
Shout out to the bomb. Works against you. Wake up rev blow, didn't work out. There's the guard cancel right there. Definitely needed. That might have changed the game right there.
There's a chance, blocks the rev blow.
Jump light, takes him out of the rev blow. That's gonna hit. No, wrong fate though. There's a down fate, but gets the combo anyway. Drops again.
Oh, and the anti-air jab had to take that one. Reynald, and you know, it's not the best fashion. He understands, but listen, a win is a win, and we got to take those when we can. Punk eliminated from the bracket.
You could kind of tell that Reynald, when like after he won, he's like, yes. Like he did that yes, which is kind of rare because we normally see Reynald just laugh.
He's the other guy.
Yeah. But he really was like, I want to win this match, right? Because it was kind of like sweat. It was sweaty, right? Final round and everything. One mistake, and you could also see Reynald start dropping combos at the end, which is pretty rare, right? He hits these King of Fighters 13 combos like easy. Yeah. So I was really surprised at some of the last minute drops that he has done.
You know, combination of nerves, right? Combination of like who you're up against, right?
Yeah.
The player of the stature of a Punk, he's gonna force every bit out of you. So like you can't normally steamroll him like you might some other opponents that we've seen over the years. Reynald has done, but Reynald eking it out. He gets the W, tough. And the bracket continues on, but Punk's going to be eliminated from here. I'm sure we'll see him later on in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, we're probably going to see him in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, but thank you for playing, Punk. I mean, I hope he continues on the grind. The Hotaru's looking strong already, so.
I mean, he's been entering all the online tournaments. Yeah. Right, so I'm pretty sure he's going to keep playing the game. Obviously, he's been playing Gato a lot, but we saw Hotaru today because I think the announcement probably got him a little bit more serious. But who knows? Maybe Gato might have been a better choice just because not many people have experience against Gato. Yeah. You know? So it's kind of like how we saw ChrisG beating Reynald with Salvatore.
Sal G, yeah.
You know, similar situation. These are, you know, they weren't in the beta. So it's like they might have been more effective.
That's the coin toss, right? Is like, do I play a beta character who like, you know, I can find tech for because there's combos for them. They had the training stage. It's more players are apt to use them. Or do I pick an orthodox character who's brand new, who is still learning? It's only a few days out, and I do think it could sway in either way.
Yeah,
right?
Facts,
it depends on the type of level of player you are, and like again on your opponent, because consistency, I think, is what players like to go for, and they're more safe with picking an OBT 2 character, right? Yeah. Just because it's more consistent.
I mean, speaking of OB2 characters, Kain versus Kain, Dylnyan versus Sundowner, and you know it's gonna be curious. I'm curious to see like how is Sundowner going to keep up with Dylnyan's speed, because I feel like Sundowner is more of kind of like a neutral player. You know, he plays more of like while people are moving. Yeah. While Dylnyan's like, I'm just trying to knock you down and make you guess over and over and over again.
Dylnyan is like, I'm hitting nothing but 6 on my arcade stick, and we'll see where it takes us from there. But Sundowner rocking the black costume here.
Ooh. Yeah. Nice. I like the 2C right there. Keep pressure. Nice challenge with the 5A there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It looks like he's standing flash kick, bro.
Just let it go, right?
Yeah, let it go. Nice block. I want to see people interrupt that string. I feel like maybe you can interrupt it. Maybe you can't. But I feel like there is a gap there, it seems like.
It looks like it, at least a jab, right? Or even a high evade. But, you know, who's like truly laughed and want to bait on the flash kick here.
He's about the neutral. Sundowner trying to play this neutral game right here.
Double hop into the throw. I like it.
Another throw. Throw it again.
Do it again. Oh, back dash.
It don't matter. He's scared.
Yeah.
He saw the orb.
You got him thinking.
Wait. Using the rev guard. Oh, where are you reaching? But it's okay. He's overheated.
Yeah, I mean, anything will kill, right? Chip damage, but
Never
you can't
mind.
do that.
He might be dead. But drops it though.
Yeah, okay. He dropped it. Is he able to break his level 2?
No, I'm not sure actually. Because it's one of those things that's like, no, nice Revlo. It feels like fainting or breaking your level 2s it feels like a combo extender or like flashy combo stuff. It doesn't feel like something that you do in a match, but in that situation, if it was breakable, it would have been huge.
Yeah, because I think it like you give off the thought of like, okay, I broke it, and you were expecting more of a block, but now I'm safe to back off.
True,
I was just wondering. I'm not sure if Kain's is, but the double hitting far C gonna work out for Dyln here.
Yeah, he tried to guard cancel, but beat it out nice.
Hey,
I like that.
He was trying. I gotta give him the shot. Yeah.
He said, "Fumble before my ambition."
Fumble?
That's what it sounded like. Oh, nice. Go for the throw. Sundowner looking good. Oh, he could take this game against Dyln. Fumble before my ambition.
He's telling you to fumble the ball right in front of him, man. Not in front of all the BJ homies in the back, all the goons.
I think Sundowner has found Dyln's weakness.
Yep.
He likes to throw tech a lot. He's not willing to like kind of like maybe jump back, because I feel like a lot of situations. Okay, if you're a person that likes to just like throw tech and you know you're getting blown up for it, backdash, jump outs. Like these are amazing situations right here.
Overhead, universal overhead is designed to beat throws.
Yeah. Okay, sparks of ramen. Nice jump out right there. Dyln looking really strong here. Ooh, 2C counter hit combos.
Just throw it out again?
Yeah. Why not, right? Because if it hits, you can hit confirm in the super.
Wow, I like that. Just using the rev flow to get out of danger, but puts himself back in. This is reference to the corner.
Nice. Throws him out of rev blow right there. You thought the guard cancel was coming?
Yeah, rev blow's off deck now. SPG's gone. Big with punish.
Too far for the neutral D, but we get the fireball though. I like that little confirm right there. Back throw. Guess for game for both parties.
He said, you ain't going nowhere. Sneaks in
flash kick? No, I'm trying to do flash kick. Wow! That's privileged fireball.
Oh, it is so privileged there.
That's privileged fireball. There's no way that should have knocked you down.
No, man. Dyln's got to be shaking his head on that one.
Yeah, because he was making such a big comeback.
He was, yeah. We're going to wrap it up shortly, but Dyln might be able to wrap this one up. This is going to be a big combo here.
Yeah, spend the level 1 right there. Come get close. Oh, misses the dash right there.
Yeah, he hesitated with the dashing attack. I saw he took a frame or so too late and didn't get the follow-up.
Nice, select the follow-up, keep the plus frame going. This time went for the low instead. I'm curious to see if it's safe or unsafe.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure you can punish, but I mean, the hesitation there from Sundowner.
Yeah.
Didn't capitalize on it. Dyln's going to capitalize on this, inching him closer to death's door. He's trying to apply the pressure. Don't even let him think about
his
I
like the JD right there. It's my turn, but misses the flash kick right there.
Yeah.
Sparks a rondo. Very good bait. Counter hit combo. Misses the stand jab. Yeah, that's supposed to be 5A into the flash kick right there. Yeah, usually I feel like that's kind of like a expert combo, right? Yeah, it's definitely what's going to separate you from other Kain players.
That's why I'm like, as strong as Kain is, I'm like, that combo is hard to do, so you're not going to see it as common, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those things that it takes a little bit of time to do, and especially in a high-level situation when you're pressed with time, you're pressed with emotions, like, how do I optimize this? But we're going to go full optimization with the rev flow confirmed. Off the counter, this is so huge.
Yeah, go for the knockdown, but the orb is not going to be a factor in that situation. No good.
That flash kick is always a factor, my guy.
Yeah. There we go. Speaking of flash kick, Sundowner. Oh, rev blow, get off of me. Hard knockdown. Take this pressure.
Not a bad anti-air tool as well, right? With rev blow, you have that armor on it, so if they're not ready to come down with a throw, you can utilize it to your advantage.
Yeah. Oh my God, the overheat from Sundowner. What are you gonna do? I mean, you have meter. That's kind of how you defended last time. Good flash kick. You needed it. Fumble with the ambition. With punish. How dare you press the button on me?
How dare you, bro? He even tried to tempt it. He threw out the little 2A. He was like, maybe I can fish. Nope.
Yeah. Nice. SPG. How many times do you hear that when you reset training mode?
SPG in stereo.
Okay, go with stand jab, flash kick. Take him out. Do we do super? Yes, we do. Hard knockdown. Throw orb on the screen. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But he misses the dash, it seems like right there.
Yeah. He wanted to dash up, just close the distance there, just like you did right there. Almost puts himself into the orb. You got to be very wary of that.
Yeah, you forgot that you had SPG, huh? I like the double JD, but the thing is, it's still the same frame data no matter what you do.
Oh, yeah. You got to hold this right here. Set the trap yet again.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. Stand C again. I like using the rev guard and try to push back to 2A. Oh, the zero frame? You saw you did zero frame.
Sweaty.
That was OD.
Yeah, you know what? Dyln might be even an OG Mark player, actually, with that one.
Right now, that's not going to save him. No, he should have done the light kick version, but doesn't matter. Anyways, Sundowner eliminates Dyln from this tournament. But I mean, big shouts to Dylnyan, man. That's 5th place. That's not an easy feat, especially with a stacked tournament like this.
Yeah, defeating a player of Punk's caliber too, right? I mean, the run he had to get to this top 8 was paramount. So shout outs to him. Keep on grinding, man. There's going to be some great stuff in your future if you do.
Yeah.
But we got to give it up to Sundowner. Sundowner, actually, the player we didn't see in winners yet.
Yes.
He started. We saw him start from losers, right?
Okay. Yeah.
As far as his streaming run. So making this run through the bracket, gotta give props to him. He's proven that he is strong and he's moving on into top 4.
I mean, he's the only player so far in this tournament that we've seen on stream that did a 0-frame super. Right?
Yeah.
JD, 0-frame. So, I mean, we might not even see that for the rest of the tournament. That was clutch.
Yeah,
right?
might.
0-frame to just to nullify the other Kain super, Dylnyan's Kain super. That was super, super cool. And you know what? Us is super cool. We're going to have our winners finals match next. NYChrisG versus Cloud805. And this match will be 3 out of 5. Now, do you think we're going to see Salvatore first game?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Chris, if in a perfect world, he's winning this whole tournament from winners with Sal G.
Oh.
You know it. And you know he's going to go to Twitter and be like, yeah, bro, Sal G. You know what I'm saying? So, but Cloud is that dude, right? Cloud could possibly force the first game, take down Chris, force Chris to counterpick with maybe another Kain, or see that Hulk tomorrow that you were talking about. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I want to steal some tech.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one character we haven't seen yet on stream. So it'd be kind of cool to see Hoku tomorrow. But, you know, Chris is really adamant about just like, hey, I really want to, you know, at least for this tournament, see how Salvatore does.
Yeah.
I mean, it got him this far.
I agree.
Right, it got him this far. You know, obviously he had to pull the Kain to win that one match where he just lost with Salvatore. But I mean, beating Reynald, taking him out is pretty huge, especially with Salvatore. Now, the question is, does Cloud805 have the matchup knowledge against Salvatore? So that's another question.
I hope to see. If I'm Cloud805, I'm watching that last match to see what to do and what not to do, right? Because a lot of the interactions with ChrisG and Reynald, it was just Chris going for jump C at sporadic timings and throwing off a flash kick, throwing off a throw.
Yeah.
So, like, it's really forcing the Kain to be more defensive from that close range and not try to immediately attack. So, but of course, we'll find out after this button check here between the two. Get their win button set, get warmed up, because we're going for the long haul, baby.
Yeah, maybe the high dodge attack might be the better option, especially for that jump C, which kind of like, it's short and also far at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time, yeah.
Right? Because at least if you flash kick, you might, if you let it rip, that's a big counter hit combo from Salvatore.
For sure, yeah, on both sides. And that's why I think, you know, and also, does he know about the far C? Like, does he know that he can, like, link off of that? Does he know about the stomp pressure?
Yeah,
like,
the crazy thing about the far C, right? The far C, the second hit has to make it plus, right?
Yeah.
Because the first hit's going to whiff, especially if you're crouching. It's dangerous. But if you see the first hit whiff, you can press 2A before the second hit hits you. So there's that situation, because it's like, it's not like it's the fastest normal, right? That kind of like comes out, like it lingers and then it hits.
Yeah.
So if you can see the linger, then you can counter it. But if you just are scared to press a button, then that means you're forced to deal with the plus frames no matter what.
You're playing the DJ game again. You know what I'm saying? He's going to mix you up as he's trying to do, as he does in the concerts. Man, shout out to Sal G. There's a lot of pictures of him from previous concerts that he's done where he's wearing like KOF t-shirts,
really?
Fatal Fury t-shirts. Yeah, man,
nice.
he's been a fan for a while, and like, you know, it's a fun inclusion. He's definitely the character. I'll say at the EVO showcase when I got to see him early on for the game was, I was like, man, I feel like people are gonna really like this character. And if you look now, it looks like a lot of people are liking him.
No, he's super fun. Yeah, he's super fun. He just gets lamed out.
He's unique. Yeah, he definitely does get lamed out.
Yeah, he just gets lamed out.
Yeah,
but
he does.
but if you're fighting against a person that wants to attack, you're down for it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No moves. All right.
Yeah, I pray for Cloud that he does not flash kick wrong. Because if he does one bad flash kick, the counter hit combo is going to be
Chris is gonna make you pay. He's gonna make you pay, and Salji's gonna be twerking while doing it. You see that heavy punch, bro? Like he.
Oh yeah,
twerk,
he
bro.
does. He does.
Like, what's going on there with that?
He's like, you gotta pay to see my concerts. All right, let's see. I mean, Kain's a rich dude. He can afford them.
Oh, Kain can afford everything, man. Him and his homie Vox, you know, Vox and the Reaganomics, you know what I'm saying? He's
Wait, is Vox rich too? Because I feel like he's broke.
I think he's rich by proxy, you know what I'm saying? You got a rich homie, so it's like, all right, my homie's rich, he could buy stuff. You know?
Sure?
It's like being cool with Batman.
Batman don't give handouts. What do you mean? a lot of people still broke.
Robin's still living in the tent.
That's what I'm
saying.
Sorry, bro. Ooh.
Can't give up my cover here. Here we go.
Nice. Okay, go for the pressure. This is how we do it. Shoved him on the floor. How dare you?
That's like getting shoved into a pool, bro.
Yeah.
Just pushed in there.
Cloud probably the best at guard canceling right here. Good for the cross-up, but again, the orb and the hit stun.
Ooh, okay.
That's tricky. Same side, Revlo is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, Revlo, there's the stomps.
Yeah, you could. There's a gap there. You could definitely flash kick there if you hold it down.
Oh, try to challenge the heavy punch. Yeah, we're seeing already. Cloud not really sure how to approach that. Like you mentioned, of course, that's going to come into play. The super getting stuffed out with a jump.
Can I tell you? Okay, I'm going to call out one thing which is kind of crazy and interesting, okay? ChrisG has chosen SPG in the middle this time instead of point, because when he fought Reynald, it was on point.
It was on point, yeah.
So I'm curious to see, like, what's the reasoning? Like, maybe he's like, all right, against Cloud, I need to have the SPG in the middle, right? To kind of, like, deal with him.
Keep it for later, because a combo like this is going to put you in SPG, right?
Yeah.
So now you still have a second chance. You have access to that air Revlo, which he's been using. Bro, his get-up animation is wild.
It is wild.
What is that?
Oh, there, see. Oh, my God, no flash kick right there. No high dodge attack. Good challenge, see?
Challenge, yeah.
There's a challenge. If you're ducking, that 5C is not that strong. It just looks really strong.
It does, yeah. And that's going to be closure here for Cloud to take us to the final round.
Nice. That was good adaptation from Cloud's part, right? But now let's see what Chris would have to do. Obviously, if he wants to get the hit, take him out of SPG ASAP as soon as possible. But the plus frames, we're not ready. Do we spend the super? Yes, we do.
We definitely do. We get the knockdown here.
Flash kick.
See, that's the thing. From that angle, it's hard to hand that jump heavy
jump
punch.
C, yeah.
Because of how far out Kain is.
Oh, yeah. There's the cross-up one. Goes for the stomp, goes for the plus frames in that situation.
Woo!
Again, I think he gets, if it's counter hit C, he gets 2C afterwards.
I believe he does, yeah, 2C.
Yeah.
You keeping it safe, though. I don't disagree with him. He's in a great position. I mean, he's close to hitting an negation gear. It's possible.
Oh my
SPG's
God.
still on deck, too.
Yeah. Oh, is that going to hit?
Oh, the reactions?
No!
Oh!
I really thought, I don't know how it looks like, so I thought the way he did it, it looked like he's like, I got you.
Yeah, I thought so, too. I was like, it's something we don't know, but unfortunately, not going to work out here. Kain going to expend his bar and take us.
Chris is mad at that. Chris is mad at that.
Yeah.
You know why Chris is mad at that? Chris is mad at that because his 5C is already out, right? But somehow, literally, if you look at the clip very slowly, if you look at the exchange very slowly, Cloud dashed into the 5C and pressed his 5C. And he lost. And that's crazy to me.
I mean, that's the negatives, right, of the Solid G Far C. It's just not as potent as one like Kain. It's going to give him that even more time to hit confirm, right? The double hitter. So
the double hitter. Yeah, that's another thing I like seeing a lot of people doing now. Just hold, like, maybe backdashing and jumping out of normals. Because a lot of people are going for the 2-to-1, right?
I like it. Yep, that's a great attention to detail. And it's a great way to punish them because they already dialed it in.
Yeah.
So you punish on the way down, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Using the high dodge attack, that's what I'm expecting Cloud to do a lot more because the high dodge attack is going to be probably more consistent than the flash kick, especially with the different jump angles that Salvatore does.
For sure, yeah. It's also safer too, right? I mean, you don't have to worry about possibly whiffing it, but that's a great throw here from ChrisG.
Salvatore! Go for the jabs right here. Yeah, no pressure right there. I mean, you're not going to hop jump because if he's crouching, that's a flash kick waiting to happen.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to run in. Where are you running into, bro?
Yeah, I think he tried to skip neutral, maybe run slide and the EX stomp right there. Because that's usually something that a lot of players like to do with a lot of characters that has advantage in situations like that.
Character like Hotaru, right? You got EX elbow, just throw it out, make yourself safe for kunai to close the distance.
Exactly.
Right?
Here we go. Okay, nice block on the overhead. Put him in fly, but that's so expensive.
Oh! Got him sleeping, swimming right there. But Salvatore,
not gonna lie, that looked really funny.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the reward was not that great.
Yeah.
No, there's the wild punish on the overhead. See that scratch what? Good with the rev guard.
DJ here. Oh, the rev guard. That was actually good. The rev guard kept him in the corner, actually.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to get crossed up.
Nice
Big
combo.
punish.
Take him out of SPG for sure. Super. What's the follow-up? Put the sparks in there.
Oh. Now,
you know what's crazy? If he teched the throw, he would have teched into the orb.
Into the orb. Yeah, I was thinking that too. And that's something you always got to be cautious with, right? You know, proceed with caution, as Naomi would say.
Yeah, we're going for the chip damage route. We're going for the overheat route. You can't really. Wow!
Okay.
That's accidental. It just happens sometimes.
Looks cool, though. We take it.
It does look cool.
Ah, but the fireball to the face. Now I think ChrisG might be switching it up. The first game?
No.
Never mind. He's going to lock it in completely.
I'm going to tell you what top players think about in this situation. They think that, okay, I'm not going to pick Oku tomorrow and try to win 3 games straight.
Okay, yeah.
I'll see you back in the run back.
In the run back. In the grand finals reset if I get there. I feel
I'll
that.
see you back in the run back. I'm going to try this one more time.
I mean, it's looking good so far with him. He's going to get the long-ass throw into the corner.
Oh, the jump C again. Okay, see, there's a challenge, right? You don't let the 5C rock. The 5C, that pressure is definitely like, it's a visual thing. It looks like it's going to hit you, but if you're crouching, it's going to whip, and you're able to press 2A every single time.
Oh, he got caught standing high that time. And this should be it for ChrisG. Yeah, Salg having a ton of moves that is like, you just dial it in. You do a special move, and then it initiates another follow-up depending on the button you press. So it's good to have that in your arsenal.
Yeah, that's what I want to see more. That's another plus frame button right there. Literally, it doesn't look like it's plus because of how it looks like, but it's definitely like +3. Plus frame again. But the range, there's the high dodge. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better flash. Jump. Oh, neutral jump bait, but still too high to get the throw, the punish of the throw.
He was greedy because he wanted to get that close 5C instead of just a regular combo.
Yeah, he was trying to go crazy. I don't blame him for that, right? Cash out. Oh.
He said going down. I like that little combo right there. And Cloud's doing such a great job at challenging that 5C. Look at that. There it is again. Yep. He finally sees like, you know what? If I could do 2A, maybe 2C will work too. Yeah. And he did it. I love the experimentation from Cloud, too.
Figuring it out in match. Yeah, you see in the level up, right, the adaptation, like you said, inside of the match. I love to see that players expressing themselves, getting better as things go on.
Yeah.
And the Rev Guard helped him out, too. I was going to say that. He's using the Rev Guard to give himself that extra room to whiff punish.
Shove him. Yeah, tell me how cheap he is. Nice dash out, too. Not taking the cross up.
I want to say that was the Rev dash, too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I think so.
To get out.
Cloud is he's always holding Rev.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because it's like an automatic dash at that point, automatic hop. It's really good. But goes for the setup. Doesn't even go for spending the super in this situation. He wants the guess per game, and he got it. That's going to be enough.
Definitely is. ChrisG finally gave him the open that Cloud was looking for, and he is on Cloud 9 right now as he advances into the Grand Finals winner's position.
No, you do not stay on, Chris.
You don't stay on, Chris.
Yeah, Chris is like, do I stay on?
He's ready to play again.
Yeah, he's down. He's locked in. He's trying to play some more games. But before we get to see more ChrisG, we have actually one more match before that, right? It's going to be Sundowner versus Reynald. And, you know, if you're Sundowner versus Reynald, you're probably like, oh, that's how you beat Salvatore.
Yeah,
right?
Thinking about it, yeah.
That's how you beat Salvatore.
That's what I got to do.
That's what I got to do. But, I mean, Chris can also play a different character if he wants to. So, I mean, we'll see what's happening.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out here. I mean, great stuff, though, to Cloud. Advancing into Grand Finals, another one of these players that we predicted to be in this position, right, in this top 3 because of how consistent he's been in, you know, the grind that he's been on. But Sundowner, I think, if you look at the players remaining, I don't think Sundowner was one that we had kind of factored into this top 4. So here's a great chance for him to make a name for himself.
I actually love the fact that you mentioned that we didn't have him put in that top 4, but when you look at the names and the fact that he made it there, that's great, because that's when you know, like, a lot of people are super into the game, and also a lot of people are just like, you know what? I want to see what it takes to become one of the best players in the world.
To get in that argument, right? And I love my top players, right? We all do. We love the champions that we see constantly, but man, there's always something special about a breakout star or someone
underdog.
Who may not be as familiar. Yeah, I don't know much. I'm not too familiar with Sundowner, so I don't know if they're a local. I don't know if they're a stronger player in your region. But regardless, you know, champion your player. If you're in the chat and you know them, you know, put them up, because right now they're going up against an Evo champion, so it ain't going to be easy.
Yeah. All right. So I'm curious to see, what are we going to see the same Kain versus Kain mirror match, or maybe might switch out to Kevin? Because you could tell, I feel like this match, both these players are more similar to each other.
Yeah.
Compared to like Cloud and Dylan.
Cloud and that's
what I mean?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, because these are more of like the neutral players. They're gonna hop around a lot more. They're gonna pick up their spots. They're not really too big into the set play. They can still do it, but they're not as, I would say, optimal set play compared to Cloud.
Compared to Cloud and even Dylan, who's got traps for days. Yeah, you're gonna just see solid fundamental play from these two, capitalizing on big whiff punishes, cashing out when they can for the big damage, and of course attacking that overheat meter. But we'll see.
You know, I like the character versus screen where they have 2 different poses.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, in the versus screen. Yeah, that's dope.
I think
like
that's
that
pretty
too.
cool.
It's nice, it would be cool if, like, you know, because a lot of customizable options are in this game. It would be nice if you could make your own, you know, for your character. I think that'd be nice to see.
Hey, yeah, that's a pretty interesting suggestion, actually. Come on, Max, SNK. Yeah, I know you're watching.
Yo, shout out to the homie Max, 2 X's. That's my goat.
Yeah, I feel like he's been very good at communication
Yeah.
with the FGC about like, okay, what changes that they want and everything. I think they made an announcement that yes, character ranks will be coming.
Yes, that's
right?
coming. Yeah.
Thank God.
I think that's.
I want that so bad.
Come
so
on,
I appreciate that.
For content creators, that's a gold mine, right? You get to
Well,
stream your run.
Yeah,
you know?
that I'm just thinking about, bro. I'm not trying to be an S1 and pick a new character and fighting sweaty
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
Hotaru's and everything right there.
Because if you pick a new character and lose, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I beat you, and you're S1."
And I'm losing my rank.
Damn, Justin.
Come on.
Damn, bro, I beat Justin Wong. You know.
Ooh. Okay, go with pressure. Sundowner. I mean, he's giving it to Reynald right now.
Yeah. Already, not today.
Yeah, not today. Oh, rev blow. Guess what? We can abuse that bad boy. Nice challenge. Okay, you expected a little bit better. Oh, no flash. Oh, how dare you. Come on now. That's a setup.
Damn, got caught by all of that. And another one. What are you reaching for, my guy?
No break, though. Oh, all right. I mean,
he ran the same playbook. Like, it's going to work. You know, let it run again. I agree.
Yeah, the thing is, it's a human habit. Like, even though Sundowner probably knows I should not tech, your human habit takes over the situation, and you're like, for some reason, my thumb and my index finger has to press throw tech.
Surely he's going to try to throw me this time. Of
Right?
course not, you know?
Okay. Look at the pressure right there. And Reynolds really good at the pressure. Oh, too far, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was great.
that.
Yeah, going for the speed, he realized how far he was. He would have gotten to far D, right? So
yeah. I wonder if you could do EX dash attack.
Maybe. Should be able to, right?
Yeah,
It's fast enough. I think so, yeah.
Nice block on the empty jump low. Get off of me! That's what he says. I like the stand D. Stand D is really good. Sundowner is definitely the one that's been using the high dodge attack, probably the best there.
Yeah, and I like that. You know what? Commit to both level 1 supers here. Secure yourself another round at least. You're going to build at least one more bar in this coming up game.
Facts.
So, you know, I do like that a lot, you know? Serving that life.
Oh my, think this. Oh, he tried to throw him again. You got to press the 4-framer. Nice. I like the JDs from Reynald right now. Let's lower that rev gauge even more. Let's go back to 0 real fast.
Let's lower the rev gauge, but also you stop Sundowner throwing out fireballs, but not from whiff punishing in front of your face.
Okay, no, nice. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
The flash kick, usually if you bust it out and you block it, it's supposed to be super unsafe, but the fact that the orb helped him?
The orb helped him out, yeah, actually.
I'm down for that, actually.
Shout outs to you, Orb, holding me down.
Yeah, I wonder if that works with like other characters' DPs.
Definitely, I want to say it should, right? But one more experimentation. Of course, the two jump Bs meeting of the minds in the air.
Yeah.
There's a throw tech.
Oh my God, don't whip these buttons. Reynolds looking for it. That's why he's walking back and forward like that.
Yeah.
He's sizing you up because you're close to the corner.
Wow, the clean jump beat cross up.
Spend
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, fumble behind the ambition. Come on now. Nice tech, but I guess your reward is teching into the bomb, sandwiched into the middle.
Not where you want to be.
Oh my God.
The dash up.
Okay. No, you could have killed.
I'm not sure what happened.
You could have done EX level 1.
It's a level 1, yeah. I just don't know what happened.
Nice,
you gotta have this one. Oh my God, not to die. The hyper defense was there, but to die from a 2B, an empty low?
That's
not
unfortunate.
like this.
I mean, Reynald had the great, like, just the great awareness of like, okay, he's hyper defending, just defending. Let me cross him up, right?
Yeah.
To kind of stop that situation happening.
Clearly, I mean, it was the best decision that Reynald made, right? Secured him the dub there.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate because Sundowner had the win, technically, if he finished the combo.
Ooh, the corpse. Yo, right under him? I like that. That was almost KOFS.
Get off of me. Okay, Sundowner, look at, he's always doing good in the start too, right?
Yeah, but then he gets kind of broken down. I mean, the experience of a player like Reynald, he's in for the long game. He'll figure you out. And there's another throw bait.
You just gotta jump.
Yeah.
Just jump out. Oh, set up again. Don't flinch. There it is.
The patience, yeah.
Now go for the low. 2B. Too far for anything. Misses a whiff punish. I see you.
Thinking about it.
Oh my God, nice. Ooh, could have maybe confirmed it into 2 with the knockdown there.
Woo.
Fireball, fireball. Do it again. Do another EX fireball. Why not?
Yeah, the third one in a row, and it works out there. He noticed that Reynald was just trying to inch close, right? Looking for the rev dash perhaps to close the distance, but putting something on the screen. Sundowner looking good.
Yeah, Sundowner definitely just did dash flash kick too. Oh my God, 2C.
We just traded just defense, right?
Yeah. I like the backdash. Not getting hit by the orbs. Another 2C. Good hit confirmed from Reynolds right there. Like, look at the damage on that. On the hit confirmed super.
Flash kicks out, but no.
I'm surprised. I wonder what he was going for there.
I think he wanted jab into flash kick feint, but he did it all too fast. He got throw instead.
I see.
That's probably what happened there. I mean, not going to matter here. Looks like they're going to take this win. Nope, a little bit
flash
more.
kick. And he was looking for it.
Thinking about it.
Oh, nah, yeah. That's cheap. Come on. no way your anti-hair should be a
two-hitter. Yeah, you got to have the just defend for both. Yeah, always thinking about the next move, but Reynald on set point here. This is the final.
Oh my god.
And this is the final first of 2 sets.
I'm surprised he didn't combo again. Get the punish. Can we? Kain doesn't know how to punish their own rep flow.
We're not punishing each other.
Yo, y'all are frauds.
Hey.
Okay. Fumble behind the ambition. Nice. Good. Oh! That was sick, Reynald.
Nasty work, and that's going to put him in prime position to take this game. Juggle up the next orb.
Try it again. Not quite. Just missed it, but this 5A again. Reynald moving on to loser finals. It's going to be a first to 3. It's fighting ChrisG, Cloud, 805, bringing that giant jug of water. I mean, they drove here with each other, so they're like training partners right now.
That's good to see. Yeah.
You know what's I'm really surprised. These Kain players don't know how to punish their own rev flow. Got it.
They're so used to abusing other people that they just don't know when the shoe's on the other foot, right? They're not ready to punish things yet.
I know. Look, guys, I don't know if they can hear me out there, but I got you guys in the rank match tech. If you let Kain do a rev blow at you, just block, because obviously they're going to flash kick. Right, and then you get the big counter confirm. Thank me later. Thank me later when you get these points, because they're just flash kicking.
You just say if somebody was they just got to A1 because of you.
Thank you.
Just like that. You see,
bro. Everyone that has been rev flow and they're trying to throw as a punish, they always flash kick. It's not like they're reacting to the throw; they're just throwing it out.
Yep. And the funny part is, like, it's a commitment, right? Because they're doing light kick flash kick, which is invincible, meaning they can't break it. Which means you block. That's your turn to shine. I
got you guys, bro.
There it is.
I already see the tech. These Kain players just flash kicking after rev blow, knowing they're -4 and everything. Come on now.
Giving you the tech for free. You don't even got to peep the tutorials yet on the YouTube, but you should do that too.
I think a lot of you guys are doing tutorials. I think like Diaphone, Rufomonger.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of you guys are doing the beginner guys, intermediate guys.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We got to help the players out. It's a brand new game. We're all learning, but of course, there's obviously players who can adapt to games faster than others. Why not share the wealth? You know, help out a lot of these other players, get more acclimated to the game. We need each other. We're a community at the end of the day. That's the only way games grow. And to have a lot of players, you know, in a solid skill level, I'm all in favor of that.
Yeah.
So.
The coolest part about this is that the rest of the matches that are on right now, loser finals, grand finals, will be a best out of 5. So I'm curious, are we going to see Salvatore again? Do you think we're going to get a switch out?
Let's see if Reynald has a chance. I mean, he has the extra game now, right? Last time it was only 2. He's got the extended game, so if he needs more time to figure things out, I just want to see. I want to see the Kevin. I want Reynald to bust out.
You want to see the Kevin, and you want to see the Hotaru Maru
from Chris, yeah.
But you can't complain about Chris because he's playing Salvatore. He's doing it for the peeps.
Yeah, he's doing it for the for all the musicians out there.
Yeah.
You know, he's letting it rock. You're going to get a little button check right here for the 2. Got to make sure they are all set to go. But this is a run back, from earlier. We saw ChrisG defeat Reynald in the first round of top 8 winner side.
That's true. It was a pretty quick 2-0-2, right?
That was a bomb-ass finish from ChrisG. So.
But knowing Reynald, and obviously his training partner Cloud, who defeated Chris in a 3-0 fashion, he probably has a bit more knowledge on how to deal with Salvatore.
Oh, I'm sure they were talking in between when they weren't playing. I'm sure there was some knowledge being passed on, and that's what you want to see. You know, your training buddy. What way to optimize your weekend by meeting your training partner and grand finals? You know.
So let me tell you, I played both of these guys. I played Reynald and Chris and Cloud.
Yeah.
And the one thing, the difference is obviously we talked about Kain is like Reynald plays more the neutral style, while Cloud is more of like kind of like the mix you up. I want to just keep putting you in positions, a single player game. But when you think about defensive situations, Reynald doesn't guard cancel as much as Cloud. And also Reynald text throws a lot more which is why ChrisG was able to get a lot more kind of like hop jump jump Cs. Because Cloud, this is his first 1v1 game. So he doesn't know how to tech throws like that. You know what I mean? He's willing to just take the throws or backdash and jump out and everything like that. Like, that's the crazy part. So it's really hard to open up Cloud because he's always just defending guard
He's
cancel.
always, yeah, or like, he's doing something. He's active, right? Because you have to be in a lot of the games that he plays.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. Of course, ChrisG dying on the way down from that whip throw.
Gets a throw again. Reynald put in the mix. Wow, the DP right there. I didn't know it works like that, actually, as a wake-up.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out in that case. Consolidating. Yeah. He
He's
was in
overheated.
range.
Chris has been in overheat so much, right, when you think about it.
He puts himself there because of his combos, but and look at that Reynald. Nope, nope.
Nope. Nice confirm with the far stand D right there. Is that? Oh, I thought it was gonna die actually. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be a big chunk of life.
Like at the end, right? Like the first few hits would do a little bit, but then at the end.
Again, Reynald teching the throw once again. Because I feel like if somebody goes for like kind of those hop shimmies, you know they're gonna probably do it again. So you gotta look for it with the high dodge attack.
You gotta be ready to have it punished, right?
Yeah.
On deck, and we haven't seen that just yet. Okay, yeah, he tried to just get out of the way. It looks like he was trying to dash the other way, but because Salg went there, he forced him to go left, but it's all good.
Nice combo right there. You spend super, might as well. You're gonna build the bar regardless again.
Yep, put it back.
Ooh, set up?
Set up, yeah.
No, that's blocked, that's blocked.
That one, yeah.
Do we know how to punish though? Yes, we do.
Yeah, waited out the last hit. They want to get caught, you know, in 4K from everybody getting hit by the last follow-up.
Yeah, Reynald dropping a combo. He missed his input. He saw sweep right there. That was probably the dash attack. Blocks the overhead. Nice, goes to the fly. Yeah. JD, more JDs. Ooh.
You whiffing, okay. And the push out, yeah, again, the rev guard. Using that to edge ChrisG, pushing him out of the way, so he wasn't able to get the
2A after that.
Yeah, got the 2A, the 2C, I should say, for Kain. And that's going to hurt here.
Nice, goes for the fly. Rev blow. And remember how we talked about Cloud? He put the SPG in the middle, and here it's on point.
Back again, yeah, ChrisG. It looks like he's definitely scouting out the two Kains and their different styles of play.
Yeah. Oh, Chris, I mean, he got the counter hit 5C right there. That could have been, he went for 2A, but that's definitely a 2C confirmed.
All right, blocking the orb, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Patience for ChrisG. Oh, another flash kick though, letting it rip.
Flash kick, let it rip. No, maybe it was DP break possibly because it was a little bit too far. He tried to do 2A into it. Oh yeah, 5C again. No super confirmed from Reynald, and that's gonna be enough. Level 2, the ignition super. Dance around 360.
Yeah, I love the fall at the end. I love the fall at the end right there.
Yeah.
Salg.
Ooh, you see how he
hands, bro?
I'm gonna hit him with Dawson.
Yeah. My man got hands. He's got music. Yo, Salg. Yo, do you understand? Let's go.
Hit him with that. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Oh, that's throwback.
You know it.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, standee again. Almost got a wild punish there from the 5A. Okay. Box of Rondo. Frame. Yeah, that's minus right there. Stand D in the feint, not plus.
Nah, not at all. Oh, bro,
God.
Reynald is getting cooked by that jump C timing. It's like he's trying to react to the beginning of it, but it delays, right?
Yeah.
It hits on the lower side. You gotta just be aware.
Yeah, I feel like if you do late high dodge attack, that probably would work a lot
It'll
more.
nullify it. I think so too, right? If you delay it ever so slightly, nothing is getting delayed here. But oh, actually, you're done. Might wait another throw bait. Reynald getting caught.
He's getting caught a lot with that.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely something where like when you're trying to see like, oh, how do I beat Reynald? How do I expose his defense?
Habits, yeah.
This is the habits right we're seeing right now.
Yeah, ChrisG taking advantage of it. Look at this, the pressure is on. And when you block, when you're forced to block the heavy, I can go in with the lights, getting the super extension off the floor. Light kick confirmed.
Nice dash out, looking for it finally. And then he got a punish for it too.
Yeah, this is good for him. He needs this.
Oh, misses the fireball. Wanted to probably do the EX flash kick afterward. But you know what? This is gonna do it.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. This round perhaps?
Fireball, EX flash kick.
Oh, that's still quite a few times he's dropped that EX flash kick at the end.
Go for the fly, level 1. No, we're not gonna go for level 1 yet. Maybe next one. There's a level 1. You held up. You held up.
Held up again. Reynald down 2 games again against ChrisG.
All right, let's see. Are we gonna character select? We might see the Kevin.
Uh-oh. Is it time, finally?
We might see the Kevin. We might go for, you know what? If you got frame data, I got frame data.
Let's do it.
That's what it comes down to. But the thing is, Kevin just hits harder. Like, stand D is like, I think stand D feint is like +3. Stand C feint to stand C is like +1. He has a lot of EX plus moves as well, like the
yeah.
EX quarter circle back A feint break is plus as well.
Yeah.
The EX fireball punch, the one that goes up, and also the explosion's also plus.
Yeah,
he has a lot of plus tools.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if Chris
DP break is plus.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's got the high, like the dive bomb move, which can actually cross him up too. It's kind of reminiscent of that jump C in a way of how it works with Sal G.
But the thing is, he doesn't have an anti-air though.
Yeah.
So you have to rely on your high dodge attacks,
high
like
dodge to work. Yeah. Also, that's a good dash there. But he also has the little crawl too. The crawl, the EX version can cross up. He can use that as well.
Oh yeah, the crawl. And I saw a lot of people on Twitter. They use the crawl for like the meaty setups, especially with the overhead and low.
Overhead low, yeah.
Because he can get stand C if it's the perfect meaty.
Yep. Okay, he's getting some hits here, but not mounting to big. Oh, thankfully he was able to be safe after that break.
Yeah.
There's a throw.
Then watch your feet. Goes for the command throw. I'm surprised he didn't go for EX. EX for the kill, and that is an overhead. Okay, matchup knowledge. Chris might not know. I mean, there's not many Kevins out there yet, at least.
Yeah, and I'm sure he didn't play much, if any, in this tournament, right? And there's a confirmed, but too far away doesn't get him. If that was Mark, that would have worked.
Yeah. It's also like a lot of times those supers seems like they're really, really safe on block and whip, right? Especially from a distance. Yeah, using the ref guard. There it is.
There it is. Yup.
High dodge attack.
That's exactly what we needed. Neutralize that jump approach, but great punish from ChrisG. Knowing he was going to go for the overhead and had the 2C dialed in.
Yeah, good tech on throw, plus frames on that one. They were minus there. Why he jumped down? That is not real strength. Again, Chris is putting himself in overheat. Is that enough? No, it's not. Go for the level 1. He's trying to just kind of stall time at this point and put him in a guesswork game.
Hey, the meaty tackle off the run stop. ChrisG poised for a potential 3-0 in this losers finals.
Yeah, nice. Gets for the rev. No cancel with a jab, surprisingly. No. I wonder if Reynald just kind of like, I haven't played Kevin all day.
Yeah, I think the Kevin choice might not have been picked. He wasn't sure if he was going to run him yet, but what can he do with the Kain? He's down 5 games, essentially, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, too far for the jab. He can still go for the dash throw, but Reynald is an SPG. He has a lot of bar. This is a character that can combo 2 supers in a row.
Yeah, he can do some massive damage here.
Oh my god, the frame traps. Again, the jump C air to air. Nice tech. This might be it.
This will definitely be
Red
it.
line.
ChrisG gonna continue. Red line super for the win. The Kevin pick not working. ChrisG gonna advance to grand finals. And I want to say, I wish one of the strategies Reynald would have took into that to deal with the jump C, because it got to a point where Chris knew he was going to jump, so he would just kept letting it hit in the air.
Yeah.
Bro, just air, just defend. Just look for the just defend.
Air, just defend.
Yeah.
Or even cross-up just defend.
He's looking good so far coming into this game, obviously on the winner's side grand finals. If we can, let's get a shot of the bracket real quick, just to show you the runs of all of the players here. That was how our top 8 started out. We were rounding things out to the end. ChrisG left with Cloud, but it's been the who's who of a lot of top players across the board, right? Reynald, we just saw him get eliminated, but a great player in his own right. Punk the God also doing really well. Flaquito and Dylnyan really, really impressed me with their play. And even Shadow, sorry, that's
Shadow there.
yeah,
Sundowner.
Sundowner. Yeah.
It looked like Shadow. Yeah,
it does. It's the way it is. That's fine. Yeah, it's all good. But Sundowner, yeah, I mean the run that he's had too, getting all the way to the top 4, coming out of the bracket from loser side. So, yeah, great stuff to all these players here, and we're about to crown our champion very soon.
It's been a fun tournament. I'm actually kind of excited to see TNS's thumbnail when they upload this tournament. I know they're gonna use Salvatore as like the main thumbnail for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to TNS for doing that. Man, I do want to see. I know everyone's like super hype about Salvatore with ChrisG playing. I do want to see Hotaru, like just to see like what his different take is, because he did tell me that he thinks Hotaru beats Kain.
Yeah, he said that to you, right? And he hasn't done that matchup yet, and it could be for a situation like this, right? Don't expose that earlier, save it for grand finals, so now when you use that tech, you can actually win the entire tournament.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm curious. Yeah, we'll see.
Let's
see. I mean, at this point, he might be riding off the high that he's like killing it with this character, right?
I've been doing it in his own way, right? As only Chris can. Playing the characters that he wants to have the success.
Salvatore.
I just realized too, because Salvatore Ganacci, right? The nickname Sal G, ChrisG, Sal G.
Oh.
I didn't even think. I wonder if that also like, persuaded him into playing the character.
No, Chris is a troll. Chris is just a troll. That's what it comes down to. He just likes to play some funny stuff. It's either he plays funny stuff or broken stuff. There's no middle.
There's no middle ground, but
No
we're going to
middle
find
ground.
out who's on the highest level of the Geese Tower here as we are in our grand finals matchup here. It is going to be Cloud 805 winner side. Big dub by his name going up against ChrisG, but there's going to be an L, so it's ChrisG L right now. Let's see if you can turn that W for Cloud into an L too.
Yeah, the one thing I would say that, ooh, stay on the same side.
Where he was going.
He was so high in the air too, right?
I was like, where is he, bro?
Yeah.
He blended in.
Yeah, the one thing I think Chris needs to adapt is like he needs to not be in a position where he's like put himself in overheat. He's been putting himself in overheat like a lot. Look at it already, he's at 73%, 75%. One more EX right there, he's probably gonna put himself in overheat in this situation. He's looking like Noah right now.
Oh, yeah. Chris, the overheat, I mean, it might work out in his favor for this round because of how much life he has, but Cloud able to subdue, staying a little alive. More
Ooh, there it is, the JD. That should be the round. But no, never mind. He couldn't cancel there.
Doesn't have to follow up, but still, I mean, locking him down here. Stuff.
Yeah, that was good. Because in that situation, you're forced to be thinking about chip damage, right? As if you're Cloud 805. Sparks of ramen. Sparks of ramen.
Hey, that was smart.
Yeah, to go backwards.
Yeah, jump D, extending himself a little higher in the air to navigate through the fireball on the ground.
Yeah, too bad. You know what's crazy? If you hit the short hop with jump D, you actually
propels them forward, right?
That and you're super plus there. Yeah, so it looks like he shouldn't be plus, but he's actually is plus there. Is that enough? No, barely. He still has SPG, but now he's out of it.
Yep.
Oh, drops the combo though. Nope.
Had to delay that EX follow-up dash a little too soon.
Yeah. Oh, the hop. Yeah.
Instant jump C, yeah.
Instant C, flash kick again. Spend the level 1 for the damage ender. Puts the orb. Ah, I love that.
Yeah, try to get something. That's the second time Chris used that as an entire tournament, and it didn't work at all.
I mean, the counter super is instant, and it hurts a lot if you hit it. But the problem is landing it, especially when you're thinking in the grand final situation, especially if you're Cloud, you're just baiting out the desperation at that point.
Yeah, so you're looking for all options that might be used in that Monicum to hit you. So Cloud staying at that space range too, so it won't hurt him as bad. But oh, okay, the jump D again, extending his lifeline in the air.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that was scary. Yeah, that could have been a solid win punish. That's gonna be it though with the throw bait.
Nice.
To the corner.
Stand C again. Oh, gets hit. Was he holding up?
He definitely was. He will die for his troubles.
No, he looks frustrated though. You see the little like, man, I really can't do anything. I might need to go to character select. And the thing is like, oh, I guess not. I would say I'm not confident in saying that Chris's Kain would beat Cloud's Kain because of the amount of tech and the amount of speed that Cloud is moving.
Playing at, yes.
And he's moving so fast with the character, like skating across the screen like he has a run.
It also might be another similar situation with Reynald, right, where you played this character the entire tournament, trying to switch to him now, you might not have your hands warm and ready for those different type of confirms. Speaking of confirms, we got a big counter hit confirm here from ChrisG.
Yeah, I want to say when he does that stand BB, I'm pretty sure you could do 2C afterwards. Right?
2C with Sal?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I remember seeing online, unless they nerfed in their most recent patch, they were doing stand B into 2C. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. The link. Counter hit combo guaranteed there. Okay, what's down? Good jump out. That was a missed flash kick, right? That had to be.
Oh, yeah. I was going to bring the attention. We haven't seen Chris go for like that, you know the mouth flash he has that's like plus?
Yeah.
He hasn't went for that on like wake up just yet. I wonder why.
You talking about the magical stance?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Oh!
Salvatore!
Damn.
Yeah, he does have the stance move, and I think the patch just came out, right? So I'm not sure if it, because it's not as plus anymore, I believe. So it might not be as great compared to before, but I'm glad that Chris is finally doing the counter hit combos properly now.
Yeah, he's mounting really solid damage here. Puts Kain to the corner. Fakes the flash kick, doesn't punish.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because he just empty jumped instead. There it is again. You can interrupt the 5C if you're crouching, if you're fast enough.
Okay. 5, scouting it out.
Oh, nice block with the cross-up.
Yeah, great blocks from Chris. Yeah, he knew.
Oh my God. Okay, do we go to fly? Yes, we do. But look at this. Spend the level 1, but we're in overheat. This is where Cloud can shine right here.
Yeah, you can put the pressure on Chris, right? See him blinking red. Not going to happen, though. Oh, wait. Doesn't get a follow-up because he's out of meter. Hold up.
Yeah, he's going to do it again. Yeah, do it again.
His guard. And he does.
True block string. And he has to take this combo, but drops it. But maybe if he did it, though, if he spent the EX, he might have been in overheat.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't want to spend it, possibly.
Possibly worried, yeah. But I mean, at that point, I think he could have done enough to get the kill.
True,
you have another round, right? And you're going to get your resources back then. So
look at this.
The patience
the
from Chris.
neutral.
Oh!
What did he try to do? I saw an EX move come out.
It looked like something, yeah. Something clearly not invincible there, as we saw the glass shatter for the counter hit. Cloud 805 sustaining himself and see what he can do to run things back.
Yeah.
High-low, where we going?
Nice block on that one.
That is
can't
so
catch
funny,
him, baby.
bro.
He's like, oh, it's me.
I want to see if he goes for that string again. If we just dial in and a rev blow to catch him on the back.
On the way up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's plus rave there. He had the hit. That was the fuzzy. Nice block on the flash kick right there.
The respect these players are having for each other here, like, it's so crazy.
Yep, hitting gear. All right. Look at it. Imagine you see Chris just doing that to Cloud's face, but like air version.
Yeah, he should just start doing it right now, right?
Love is all you need.
That's all you need, love? Love is all you need.
So you know what else he'd be saying at his he'd be saying crazy stuff at his concerts. Oh, geez, a wild one. There's the throw.
That was the most interesting setup I have ever seen.
Oh,
I like that rev blow attempt, and there it is. ChrisG finally putting one on the board against Cloud. This is his first win of the 2 games that they have been playing.
Wow.
Right? It's insane.
Yeah, and a much-needed momentum swift actually change. Excuse me. That could actually help Chris. You see him feeling himself, taking a swig of the water to think. Cloud, I don't think Cloud has any other characters, right? I don't think I've seen any other
characters. Not that I know of. I feel like he might just be all in on Kain. Just because it's like, it's really his type of style of character. He just wants to play a single-player game in a 1v1 game.
He wants to play a team, but he's the whole team in himself, right? You know what I'm saying? I got the setups. I got everything I need to press forward here.
Nice flash kick right there. This time it didn't cross him up. It was good awareness on Cloud to knowing that the flash kick wasn't going to work there. I love that jump back.
Yeah.
ChrisG protecting his defense.
Hey, not letting you in, not letting you close the distance. And then empty look. I wonder if he was going to go for like maybe an empty look for like a just defend there to bait out the flash kick, or
look at that combo right there. Misses the knockdown though.
Yeah.
Unless that's a setup. Everything you can't tell because it's like after any EX, it's gonna be a hard knockdown. So you have to kind of make your own random setup, right?
Yeah, give some leeway to wonder what he's conjuring up, right? Of course, character's still getting fleshed out, and that was going to be punished there. You try to press buttons, not today.
What's the pressure? Tries to bait a flash kick. Your plus frame on that one. Gets the little Tetris symbols out there. Unfortunate backdash.
And the high flash, the fireball, excuse me, caught the top of his dome, and he did not just defend that one there.
Yeah, in that situation, at that point, you would have had the hyper defense.
Yeah. It's 7 hits, so you got to hyper defense that and try to guard cancel out, but it didn't happen. Cloud's going to get the flash kick follow-up, keeping it safe with the 1.
Ooh, nice pressure. But Chris is doing really good, just the jumping back pressure. You see that?
But yeah, I was going to mention that Cloud catching him, though.
He's willing to take that because it's better than a mix.
That's true. It's better than getting opened up by a flash kick and then a full extension.
Yeah. Okay, nice little combo right there. Oh, he tried to backdash to bait the flash kick. Because the way his backdash works, it just hit the active frames of it.
Caught him lacking. And good just defend there from Cloud, too.
Yeah, nice.
Jump C uppercut, though. ChrisG using it to the best of his abilities.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh, good JD on the cross-up. Like you mentioned earlier, like that's what they should be doing more.
Yeah. Starting to work out. No!
Unfortunate. That should be enough. He should be able to build. Yep, there it is.
Does he want to do it? Yeah, he does. He's going to commit to the level 2 just to make sure, secure the win, pick us into the final round.
It was kind of close where you don't know the level 1's going to kill there.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, and don't play with your food, right? Because Cloud is up aground. If he somehow comes back, that's going to make it even harder for you to make this comeback.
All right, who's going to go up 2-1 first, though? That's the real question.
Let's see, locked and loaded for SPG.
Wow, that's unfortunate. I thought it was going to hit. Nice whip punish. Low jab right there. 5-piece right there. This is how we do it.
Not gonna take him out. Oh, it does. My God, it did a lot of throw damage.
Yeah, there's the guard camp. You can't meet. It's really hard to. It's really scary to meaty Cloud. Yeah, safe.
Yeah, tag drop there. He wanted the rev dash to get closer instead of normal dashing.
Yeah, he's gonna build level 1 here from the stomp. Spend it. Yes, he does. NYChrisG, guess for game. I think a backdoor will kill.
Back throw, or we can just lock in with the far C, use those plus frames, trying to keep him out, but it pushes himself out with the high evade, getting eaten up by that jump C, man. All right. ChrisG might reset this bracket.
Yeah, he might. With the Salvatore, Salvatore looking strong right now.
Salvatore top tier?
Yeah.
Thumbnail, baby, that's it.
All right, here we go. Go for the flash kick. Nice dash in. Again, stand C, stand C. Trying to really get the pressure going right here. I like the little stand, the stand Bs right here. Pressure, frame traps again with the stomps. Chase down with the 5C.
Really varying up his offense here, making it hard for Cloud to try to find an option. Even that 2C right there was kind of desperate, right?
It was desperate. It was dangerous.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. I mean, Cloud doesn't want to play, I feel like, in this neutral. He wants to already hit you and put you in orb positions all day. And NYChrisG, his defense is so good, he's not giving him an opportunity to do that right now.
Oh,
wow.
But there's the flash kick. Yeah, I think he was trying to go for the air fish.
Yeah, okay.
He was real close to him, if you notice. He didn't, like, back away completely.
Air fish. I like that name.
That's what I'm going to call it, baby. But I concur. Yeah, Cloud definitely, we're in Vegas, right? He's trying to play solitaire. He's trying to just get it in there. But Chris not giving him a chance to stomp again with the link, and that's going to close it out.
That was crazy. It felt like the light kick stomp hit meaty, and he got 2C after that.
After it, yeah. Definitely
Nice.
what it was.
Good confirm. Definitely be able to take automatic SPG out of here. Cloud's in SPG now, looking good. But the reset is in Chris's favor. He is in match reset point here.
Yeah, what he needs, I mean, to secure the round.
Wow, that was
things.
weird.
It turned him around, yeah, but then he stayed in front. Definitely a little wild, a little jank as Sal G tends to be. The knockdown orbs are out. We haven't seen orb set play because of ChrisG's dominance in the neutral.
Yeah, neutral, and also Chris is willing to just jump back.
Yes.
Take the air hit, so the orbs are kind of just like nullified in the situation. So it's up to Cloud to see, how do I counter this? How do I frame trap them to make him stay on the ground? Chris spending a bar, surprisingly, just because, you know, it's like he doesn't have the most health, and we talked about it.
Clearly, yeah, that was not the best idea, right? He's going to die there. Could have saved the bar, hopefully, with the level 2 coming in this round, but, I mean, not going to matter. Think about something else. There's the punish on the rev blow coming down.
Yeah. See, you got to go for the sandwich. Again, the stomp, the counter hit combo, but wins for a throw, and that might take him out SPG. It does.
Wow, that's huge.
Guard cancel again. You got to worry about it, man. Just defend, guard cancel. Cloud is really good at it.
See, and having SPG there, he would have been able to land the rev blow on the way down, but he didn't. Instead, we're going to land these 2 level 1s there from Cloud. So he is now needed the efficient wake up counter super.
Yo, Chris is winning some neutral right now. Look at this. 1 whiff punish, 1 stand D whiff punish. I feel like Chris is fishing for it. Don't press 2C. Woo.
There's the flash kick. Yeah, he waited. He was very patient. You saw it before those flash kicks were whiffing because he was jumping the gun early.
Yeah, good block right there. Salvatore, the nice JD, too far away for the 2A. That's why he dashed through there.
Oh.
Watch out for the counter super. Oh, what a hard read.
Damn, 2-2 Cloud stabilizing. If you're Chris, though, you're making it hard on yourself, man. Get that bracket reset as fast as you can. But I will say, this is going to be the most important set of the tournament, Justin. Winner for Cloud, if not potential bracket reset.
What do you want?
I mean, I want more games, you know?
Yeah, you want the reset.
You guys want more games.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but
that doesn't take away. SPG just barely has it. Now he definitely got lost. He just lost it. Oh, there it is. Goes for the fly. No, definitely goes for the. This is the corner combo.
Yep. Optimal there. It's going to back off. And look at that. He knows that they're waking up with tools to push themselves out the corner, giving him that little bit of room to finagle.
Oh my God, not the overheat. And he was staying on his hand, the handstand. No anti-air. Yeah. He wants to break that guard. One heavy button to super. That's what Cloud is desperately fishing for right now.
All the time. Yeah, he's looking for it. Get the big whip punish on the throw.
Amazing.
He's amazing. You did such a great job, Kain.
That's crazy. He's like cheering you on.
I know, right?
What a nice guy. And people were mad at him.
And Kane's the one to be like, come on, at least you could do better.
Yeah.
Oh, overheat. Yeah, we're going for the chip damage route. Yeah, sparks of ramen.
Oh.
What flavor do you like?
I'm a big fan of that beef ramen, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, the top?
Maybe some tonkotsu, but the flash kick's gonna work. Cloud 805 on Cloud 9 potentially.
Match points. I like that. Goes for the throw. Oh, nice. Blocks, but that's the pressure. That's where you need to JD guard cancel. Because there's a gap between short into that dash attack right there.
It is,
but if you don't have a DP, you can't stop it. You have to guard cancel.
Speaking of DPs, ChrisG with the DP into the corner, which worked out a lot.
Yep.
You keep Cloud in there. You want to box him off, cut off the rest of the stage. The flash kick gonna beat the throw.
No cancel though, because he could have got super and put him in a guess for game scenario. Okay, Cloud. one combo away. If you finish it, you win here. No confirm to the worm.
Yeah, we're getting a little worried here in this ending round, right? You know, we're so close to victory, we can almost taste it, but...
Nice JD, crucial JD. Oh, go for the jump D, go for the fish.
Uh-oh. That's how we do it.
We do have 2 meters from Chris' side. Nice. No, a little bit too far. Trying to get the lights in to confirm. Stancy, yeah, goes for the super. I like the super because it kind of like pauses, like, hey, give me something to think about. Like, there's a lot of intense situations right now.
Think about the next move, right? Put this orb out, and now I can think and wonder what I'm going to do. 16 seconds on the clock, and a big hit confirmed from Cloud. Standy into super. You got to give it to him as he takes it from winner's side. Cloud 805, your level up Expo Fatal Fury champion.
Yeah, if you looked at it, he said, I won? Question mark? That's literally what he said. Oh man, what a great confirmation right there. You could kind of tell, like, as the set was going, as Cloud was closer for the wins, he started dropping combos. He wasn't as optimal towards the end. Like, he could have killed earlier. He could have done more damage to make him in a much more better situation. But because he's like, oh my God, I'm so close and winning. I'm so close to winning. And he finally does it. Cloud 805, level up Expo 2025, Fatal Fury, City Wolves champion. First offline major champion.
Yeah,
right?
The first one. I mean, if you're a sponsor, you got to look at the guy. But I do want to bring that up again, what you said. He was, it was so close to winning that he was nervous. And I like that. You can see even these like champions, like these really strong players, the nerves get to them. And they want to make sure that they can secure the game, secure the round. So he was being very patient. The combos were dropping. The fatigue was setting in. It's been a long tournament. But in the end, Cloud is going to do it with that consistent kind. And got to give it up to ChrisG, too, bringing the Salg all the way to grand finals. Yeah. Doing a phenomenal job with it.
We have to give him props because when you look at when you're searching for tier list and everything, a lot of people have Salvatore really close to the bottom. I mean, bottom 5 in a 17-character game. And you can kind of tell, like, the tools that he has is meant for, like, joke relief. He's just there for funsies and everything.
Having a good time.
Yeah, and he's actually a really, really fun character. And I'm glad that Chris was able to be a sweat tryhard to show off what this character can do. That's the most important part, and it really shows. Like, obviously he had strong characters. We saw him play Kain earlier to get. It was the first match of when he played. He lost first round with Salvatore bad, and he picked Kain to win the next 2 games. So the fact that he just stuck it out the whole entire way afterwards, and he got more comfortable. He's like, you know what? I know what to do with this character, right? Let's talk to Tong. Go to Tong and tell me why ChrisG sucks again, Tong. Let's go to the award ceremony right now.
All right. We've got your top 8 here for City of the Wolves here at Level Up Expo. In 7th place, Flaquito. Also in 7th place, Nacer! In 5th place, Dylnyan! Also your Marvel champion from this weekend. Also in 5th place, retired Marvel player, Punk! In 4th place, Sundowner! And your top 3, also not a Marvel player, Reynald! Look at that, you got a trophy for 3rd now. This is legit. In 2nd place, definitely a Marvel player. We got a lot of Marvel players in this top 8, huh? This is a Marvel game. City of the Wolves, 2nd place, NYChrisG. Also Vegas. And your Fatal Fury City of the Wolves champion, Cloud 805. That's beautiful. That looks like the Washington Monument. Punk, you looking at that's what you're going to win for Street Fighter this weekend, right? All right, give it up one more time for your top 8. Congratulations.
And There you have it, folks. Beautiful, beautiful top 8. Beautiful award ceremony. It's been great to see finally, man, Justin. The game has been out. We've been waiting for it. It is officially here, and the first tournament has happened.
It's so good, but big shout-outs to SNK for providing these T-shirts that they gave for the top 8 prizing. Can you pass the commentators some shirts?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to rev it up as well, too, you know?
Yeah, and if not, we're going to have to hop on the stage and go challenge for one of them shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But yeah, you know, like, we watched a lot of big matches today, and I feel like the future is bright when it comes to just, like, City to Wolves, a lot of great matches, and a lot of characters, and I'm interested to see what other stuff that we're going to see in the future, right? Especially in a few months with like EVO Japan coming up, Common Breaker, CEO. But you know what? I think that's going to be it. You know what? Close it out for me, man. Let's do it.
Close it out. All I'm going to say is this, folks. Get the game if you haven't yet. It's been out for a few days. The best time to learn a fighting game is when everybody is on it. We're all sharing tech. We're learning how to play. And the future is now, as SNK says. I am Rome himself. This is Justin Wong. We're going to get out of here, folks. But more Level Up Expo is coming your way. Have a good one. We'll see y'all in the future.